Alright, what is up, my friends? Welcome to another episode of Your Deck Live, a show where I play Your Deck live on stream. We have a double dip today. That means I play the deck, I tune it up, and then I play it again. That's right. Tons of Magic today, tons of Modern. Doing some more Modern content lately. Getting some good feedback on that. People still love Modern, you know? Obviously, there was some hype, a little honeymoon phase there for Pioneer and stuff, but Modern's still going strong, and honestly in a really good spot right now. I must say, having played regionals last weekend, Modern just seems like it's in a really good spot. Everything seems kind of cool and balanced. There's a lot of interactive stuff going on. They banned Once Upon a Time, which I'm like fine with, but I don't even think it was that necessary, realistically. So, but yes, today we've got Double Dip, Your Deck Live. NanachisPower has got some Sultai control for us. Some really cool stuff going on here, and let's just dive right in. Alright, let's just dive right in. So we have Sultai control here, and now this is definitely a control deck in the sense that we're going to be playing mostly instants. No Thought Seize, which I like. I did a video a couple years ago about the traps of playing Sultai in Modern, where Thought Seize and Cryptic Command don't go very well together. So, NanachisPower has avoided that trap very, very well and wisely, mostly playing instant speed stuff here. Basically just a blue control deck. Basically splashing black for some quality removal in Fatal Push, Stats' Trophy, and of course, Drown in the Loch, and pretty powerful card in Modern. All the fetch lands and stuff. This card is usually on very, very quickly, and being able to have a split card terminate / counterspell is exceedingly powerful for a control deck because it's not dead against Tron, whereas Fatal Push is dead against Tron. So, Drown the Loch's awesome. Playing 4th Thought Scour to help enable it. The first Thought Scour can target them. Just make sure our Drown the Lochs are on, and Thought Scour, of course, can target ourselves. Turn on things like Euro and things like that. So we got Drown the Lochs, we got 4 Snaps, we got Mystic Sanctuary, one of the newer additions, and card's obviously very, very good. And we got Cryptic Commands and Force of Negations, a lot of the usual stuff. I'm not super big on Archmage's Charm, and I'm a little concerned that our counterspell suite is a little too clunky here. Archmage's Charm is pretty clunky. Even with the Astrolabe, you still have some basic lands and maybe some Field of Ruins. I'm pretty concerned that Archmage's Charm is just not going to be very good. Cryptic's fine. I'm a pretty big Cryptic naysayer in Modern, given how clunky it is, but the advent of Mystic Sanctuary and the slowing down of the format a little bit has made Cryptic better for sure. We got Jace here. We also got Factor Fiction. And Factor Fiction is tight. I get a round of hype in chat for Factor Fiction. Come on now. The OG, let's go. Factor Fiction and Tamiyo also, both very awesome with Euro, Titan of Nature's Wrath. And this card is just insanely good. I played Bant Snowblade in Regionals. I was playing 2 Euros. This card is just awesome. I think this card is just really, really good. And I'm a little concerned because it is a little soft to Path to Exile. So I'm a little concerned with our closing power against Path to Exile decks. But overall, we got a lot of power here. Again, I think we're a little fat on the top end here. No mana leaks, no remands, no spell snares. That concerns me. And yes, this will be on YouTube. And if you're watching on YouTube, hi. Like, comment, subscribe. Helps me out a ton. Takes 3 seconds. One thing that I'm unsure about is I don't think this deck needs Arcum's Astrolabe. In this deck, Arcum's Astrolabe isn't really doing anything besides its intended purpose, which is to be a mana fixer. In any blue-white deck where you're playing Teferi, you can bounce Astrolabe with Teferi for huge value. In all the artifact decks, playing Emery and all that stuff, obviously you want Astrolabe. So being an artifact is really important for those decks. For the Teferi decks, being a cantrip that you can bounce, really important for those decks. But for this deck, it's kind of just a mana fixer. And while that's okay, that can lead us down the path of playing too many Archmage's Charms, where if we don't draw Astrolabe, we can't even cast them because we have Overgrown Tomb and Field of Ruin and Forest and Swamp. The initial version of his list that Nanachi sent me a few weeks ago, he got delayed, didn't have the Astrolabes. And I think I actually prefer that. But for now, we're going to leave them. I think we're going to work on that a little bit. So, my concerns going in, I think the list is fine for the most part. But my concerns going in are Astrolabe not being great, not enough cheap counter spells, Archmage's Charm and things like that, and being a little clunky. And I think we're a little light on win conditions. Those are my major concerns with our main deck. 23 lands is a little light. We are playing 8 cantrips, so I can kind of buy that. 4 fields also a little aggressive. So we shall see, we shall see. Sideboard's got some strokes, some gusts, fantastic. Kalitas, Liliana. I think Liliana's only medium in this deck. Not a lot of creatures to return. It's okay. Plague Engineer's great, even though I hate it. Brutality's great. 1 Questing Beast, kind of like that, honestly. A little sneaky off-plan threat in the sideboard. A couple Veil of Summers, obviously. A couple Ashioks. And Engineered Explosives. So, definitely, I think we need to consider some alternate way to win. Tire Tracker, Creeping Tar Pit, all reasonable. Tar Pit plays very poorly with Astrolabe, so that could be a possible consideration. Tire Tracker, they'd be good in the board. Don't think it's necessarily a main deck card you want. Although you could maybe play some Growth Spirals to complement the Euros, play some more lands, play Tracker. That's a possibility, but Tracker's more of like a Jundi card than a kind of like instant speed control card. So that's the deck. Again, we are double dipping today, so I'll be playing this deck, playing an entire league, fixing the changes to what I think makes it optimal, and then playing it again immediately. So let's go here on Your Deck Live, and again, that'll be in a separate YouTube video, folks. So let's go playing some Modern. We got our Modern League all queued up. I want to remind everyone, big news. Big. We've got my new shirt available. CoalesceApparel.shop. That's right, my new shirt. Become a pile driver. Join the pile drivers. Join me. You can get the shirt you see on the screen right now. Or if you're willing to throw down a little extra cheddar cheese, you can get a custom shirt with your name and number on it. It is expensive, all right? Custom shirts are not cheap. So don't balk at the price when you see it. I believe it is $50 for the custom shirt, $25 for the regular shirt. But Cola shirts are super high quality, super comfortable, super awesome. And I'm going to be getting my mods custom shirts with the names in the back because my mods are awesome. So check it out, CoalesceApparel.shop. They have tons of great Magic designs aside from my shirt. Use promo code JIM10 for 10% off your order. And awesome stuff. Raise your hand in chat if you order one of these shirts already. That's right, and promo code JIM10 cuts the price. It's only $45 for the custom one. And then it's 20 something and change for the regular one. So promo code JIM10, go buy your shirts, join the pile drivers, CoalesceApparel.shop. And again, they have like a million other great shirts also that are really fun. Most important though, seriously, the shirts are mad comfortable. They are comfortable, they are high quality. That's a lot more important than you realize when you're buying a t-shirt because you actually want to wear it because it's really comfortable. So check it out. And if you're going to customize it, I suggest getting your Twitch name on it and putting a number that's relevant to you on it, but do whatever you want. Make it say something offensive. I don't know if they'll do that or not. I was going to say something offensive, but I decided not to. But yeah, so go nuts and have a great time. CoalesceApparel.shop. Again, I'm super pee-pee poo-poo. Yes, exactly. That's perfect. Check it out, CoalesceApparel.shop. Pile drivers. Join it. Marty, thanks. You didn't order your shirt, did you, Marty? Because I'm getting you a shirt. You're a mod. All right. Oh, so Marty's getting Traxium and Lord Draken's just getting Draken? Okay. Sweet, fantastic. Lord Draken, you don't want the full Lord Draken? R. Perry, you also had a resub there. Thanks so much, R. Perry. Appreciate that. Oh boy. I feel like Field of Ruin and any opening hand is going to make things pretty awkward. It'll fit. I'll make it fit. If they can fit, what's the name? Niederreiter on a jersey, stuff like that on jersey, you can fit it. You can make it fit. All right, so we're on the draw. Opponent mulligans to 6. We do have a force. But no other early interactions. It's kind of what I was worried about initially. We have a Pulse, though. We have Force. They mulliganed. I'm going to keep. Maybe it's a little sketchy, but I'm going to keep. I'm leaning on Force here a little bit, but Oh man! Obviously, we decided to lean on Force of Negation, and our opponent's playing the 41 creature deck. Fantastic, fantastic. Subsonic. All right. Ah, there we go. Perfect. Excellent. All right. Okay. Okay. What's up, Chris? Resub. Welcome back. Thanks so much. Now I feel better. We got Fatal Push. Ready to roll. Just gotta bridge the gap here to our Pulse into our Cryptic or Tamiyo. So, Human. Ooh, they got the full Monty here. They got the old Hierarch into 1-drop, 2-drop. Lieutenant. All right, so we're just gonna fetch a duel here, and we'll push next turn. Want to make sure our mana works. We have always blue symbols. But Lieutenant Dan, you ain't got no legs. Lieutenant Dan, ice cream. They told me it was $1 million wound, but I'll never see a dime of that money. Fatal Push number 2 makes me feel really happy. That's a great movie. I love that movie. All-time great movie. So we get bailed out here. Nice little bailout. Double Fatal Push. Noble Hierarch number 2. Sure. Will we pulse these Hierarchs? Probably not. It's awkward because, like, I guess we have, they probably will, actually. So we're going to push here. We can fetch another duel, and we can actually fetch an island, and we could field everyone them and push them next turn. Or just pulse the Hierarchs. You know, I'll probably just pulse the Hierarchs. So I'll just push here. They only got 1 card left, so it's awkward though because we want to fill the fill our mana requirements. We're also get a snow land. Yeah. All right, so go to 16. And they only have 1 card left, and they seem to be out of spells. So we're going to get Breeding Pool here, because we just want to be able to cast our triple blue stuff. And if we draw Astrolabe, we have Field of Ruin to get it, so... Alright, then we're going to untap and pulse this, God damn it. We're going to pulse the Hierarchs. And then next turn, if we need to, we can always Field of Ruin and Field of Push. We draw a land, we're good. Should be alright. Should be alright. Obviously, killing 2 Noble Hierarchs is not like the most exciting thing in the world, but one was a 1/2, and so it does represent 3 power on the board. Awkward. All right, we'll just say go here. There are no damnations in this list. No, you can see the list on the overlay. Thanks to Cardboard Live. All right, we're just gonna take. We're just going to take the 2 here and Field of Ruin, their Cavern of Souls, and get an island. Try and turn some of our awkwardly costed cards on. They've got 2 cards in hand. So get ourselves island. And untap and draw land. Nope. Not the worst, though. It is a little awkward because we would kind of want to play Archmage's Charm anyway. We could just main phase Archmage's Charm, honestly. And just try and guarantee a land drop. Making land drops is pretty important here. We're just like full 7 cards in against almost nothing. Yeah, I'm just going to main phase the Archmage's Charm. God forbid I don't draw land, but... Oh my god. Overlay doesn't work on your phone? It should. Alright, so we're going to ditch, I guess Force of Negation, obviously. The card's pretty dead. 23 lands is a little light. We are playing 4 Thought Scour and 4 Astrolabe, so haven't had a chance to cast one of those yet, unfortunately, but definitely think a 23 could be a little light, especially given the fact that we're playing 4 Field of Ruin. Our mana requirements are pretty stingent. Red, blue. Oh, that's a good draw. That's a good draw, opponent. That's a good one. Fetch land off the top, please. A little scary. Turn 7, we find our 4th land. Turn 6. We can. We can. Not a fetch land, though. It's not a fetch land. Crap. Only have 1 black, also. So we could, like, put Pulse on top and then just Cryptic tap draw on their turn. Just draw the Pulse. We are lacking in double black here, which is real awkward also. Yeah, I mean, I think that's probably the best choice. Just a Pulse on top. Also, that just gives us another draw step to find some more lands. Mantis Rider is really good. They've drawn both basics. Interesting. Oh, God. So I think as Meddling Mage here, we're going to counter tap. Are they going to be smart and move to combat? Nope. All right. Now we're destroying Pulse next turn, which isn't even that good. They have 1 card in hand. Field of the Dead is kind of gas. I don't mind that as like an alternate win condition. Oh my god. Phantasmal Image. I think we're in trouble, folks. Pretty sure we're dead. Oh, wait, no, we have Maelstrom Pulse on top of our deck. What are they doing? I guess we're still dead, though. It doesn't matter. Because we can't deal with everything. That's so sick. That's so sick. We need to draw a black fetch land off of our Thought Scour, or we are dead. Pretty frustrating game. Definitely, we kept a little bit of a loose hand, obviously, and obviously the matchup did not work out. But we were way in control of this game, and we just could not make land drops or cast our spells, and we just died. That did not feel very good. Did not feel very good. A lot of heavy mana constraints here. A lot of heavy mana constraints I'm not really thrilled about. But we shall see. We shall see. Eddie, what's up, my friends? How's it going? If you're tuning in, welcome to the stream. Your Deck Live. A show where I play Your Deck Live on stream. Alright, let's bring in Explosives. Kalitas. 2 Plague Engineers. Aether Gust hits. Noble Hierarch. And Mantis Rider. That's really it. Alright, and then obviously our Force of Negations are gone. think this Tamiyo can probably go. Guess we're keeping the charms, the cryptics, the pulses. Land of Last Hope's like... I guess it gets back Plague Engineer, which is kind of cool. I can pick off X1. Sure, bring that in. It's kind of one of these like clunky counter spells. I mean, you should probably cut more. I mean, the charms can still steal stuff, which is pretty cool. And Cryptic obviously taps stuff, so our counters are never dead, which is kind of nice. Stroke, Brutality, Veil. I'm pretty happy with this. I'd imagine it should be a fine matchup for us, but just got clunked out a little bit. Let's switcheroo stuff with the Astrolabes. So that's how switcheroo works. What does that card do? It's like 5 mana swap stuff. Could I have Cryptic bounced Thalia's Lieutenant and countered? Let that hit me for 4 and then Pulse pushed. I couldn't cast Pulse and push. Only one black source. That was the problem. Like, I think Astrolabe makes us build our mana base in a way where if we don't draw Astrolabe, we're kind of unhappy. Speaking of mana bases, I mean, we do have double Fatal Push and double Snap. So we draw any land here, and we get to field for an island and start doing stuff. This hand's, oh boy, this hand's something. So literally any land. You have 21 lands. Any land in 2 draw steps. Oh boy. Keep mulligan. What do you think, chat? What do you think? Keep mulligan. We have 2 pushes early on anyway. And then our first land drop unlocks blue, unlocks our 2 Snapcasters for 2 pushes. And we have a Drown of a Loch also. I kind of want to keep this. We've got 2 good things to do on our way to finding literally any land. So I'm gonna keep. Hostage tight. So is Thief of Sanity, honestly. Thief of Sanity lines up really poorly against Teferi, though. As within Standard as well. I think we're pushing most things here. Normally I'm a little loath to push a 1-drop, but definitely need time to draw a Cryptic Command. Alright. No big deal. We're good. Not worried. What's up, Poke? You've been in the mountains. My opinion on lack of Pioneer bans. I think Dig Through Time should have 110% been banned. I don't think it's close. They're gonna have to be banned. They're gonna have to ban it eventually. So like, might as well just do it now. It also tunes down the inverter deck a little bit. Doesn't ban the combo. Just tunes that deck down a little bit. I mean, any land drop here. Literally any. We're at 20 life. We get to field their Cavern of Souls. We're feeling pretty good with any land drop here. There it is. We did it. Pretty happy to field this Cavern of Souls. White. Okay. That's pretty good. Don't know if we can kill that one. I can like bounce it and try and counter it later, I guess. I mean, because Jace is good against it. Oh, wait. No, yeah, they had a cavern. And Euro, it blocks Euro, which is fine, I guess. Pro black and pro green. So, that's all of our removal. God damn it. Alright. Obviously, we still have Snap Push up and Drama Lock up, but black, green, give him the boot. Alright, we're just going to Snap Push this in response, I guess. Clunky hands be clunky indeed. Definitely concerned about the clock that Mirror Crusader's putting on us. We can't just like block it if we have to, but Canopy number 2. Oh, God. Maybe that was wrong. Maybe I should just let this resolve. I guess they would just resolve this anyways. If they just take Drama Lock and then resolve it. Yikes. Slow start today. Slow start. Alright. I mean, obviously Jace is insane against Mirror Crusader if we can draw land. We can double block it. Well, not even. I mean, it's got a double strike. We need to triple block it. Alright, so we're just going to block here. Aggressive Turkey. Alright, so end of turn. I mean, we just don't have any. I mean, I guess we're just going to push the Lieutenant. So I want to have Snapcaster in play to block this Crusader again if we have to. They're kind of light on stuff, which is weird, and they also didn't crack their canopies, which is a little weird, but double block would not work. First strike would kill both Snapcaster Mages. Snapcaster Mage has 1 toughness. Alright, so we're going to kill this, and we're going to draw land, Jace the Mind Sculptor. God damn it, come on! Ugh. Draw land, I think we'll be fine in this game. I'm going to block here. I think it's Snapcaster's really not doing very much. Anything they play, we can kill or counter, and then untap and play Jace and bounce this. The Bugler? Oh, I'll love to counter that. No Cavern of Souls, perfect. Bugler's really good. The Horn of Gondor. Ah, crap. Meddling Mage. That's bad. This is match 1 of the first part of a double dip. They named Cryptic Command. We actually just can't draw land. I don't understand. It is important to note that Snapcaster Mage is effectively a 3 or 4 drop. We only have so many 1s in our deck, so it is also a little clunky. So when you add that into the rest... the rest of the the 3 and 4 mana spells, we are pretty hefty in that regard. Phantasmal Image, Mirrored Crusader. We did. Well, we never drew a land anyway. So, all right. Rough start. Definitely my concerns are things being clunked out a little bit. Obviously, very small sample size, but mana cost being a problem, actual lands being a problem. I'm just not a big Archmage's Charm fan, So just remember, like, if these are 3 drops or 4 drops, they go here, which kind of pushes things up a little bit. And we never drew an Astrolabe, so our mana just wasn't really super great. Let's keep going, though. Both those opening hands were pretty awkward, to be totally fair, So let's keep going here. Small sample size, rough first match. That's okay. Not a problem. We'll figure it out. Not a problem. That's my not a problem face. BCWSupplies.com, folks. Check out BCW Supplies. Check out the Elite 2 deck guard sleeves. Best sleeves in the market. Great deck lockers. Great binders. Great promo code JIM10. 10% off your order. BCWSupplies.com. That's right. Go buy yourself some sleeves and save some money, all right? The binders are fantastic, too. I have 4 of them. My entire collection is in 4 BCW Z Folio binders, and they're phenomenal. They go with me everywhere. And really good stuff. BCWSupplies.com. Promo code JIM10. Also check out Cardboard Live. That's the overlay you see right now. You see the entire deck on the overlay. Nice and easy. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. And big thanks to Cardboard Live for that. They are awesome. If you're a content creator, please get involved with Cardboard Live because they are changing the way we watch Magic on the internet. Big stuff coming from them in 2020. They're still in beta technically. So, Cardboard Live, check them out. You saw my new shirt, obviously. Saw my new shirt. That's what's up. Am I going to be at Syracuse? No. I'm probably not even going to Baltimore, honestly. We should have a lot of stuff going on. I traveled a lot over the last 2 weeks. I was in Anaheim for DreamHack. I was in Boston for PAX. And we're like, getting out of the wire here with the whole moving thing. And yeah. So I'm not going to go to Baltimore. 32 says, I beg to differ, the BCW sleeves are the best sleeves. I find Dragon Shield to be better. Have you used BCW sleeves? I would hope. But Dragon Shields are also nice. But BCWs are like $3 less expensive per pack. And if you buy them in bulk, the 5-pack with my promo code, they're like $5 cheaper a pack. So, how does cutting Cryptic and adding Thoughtseize and more Factor Fiction and rule spells sound? Again, Thoughtseize doesn't really play well with counterspells. And this deck is very counterspell based. It's the same thing we were talking about here, where the Snapcasters are like 2 drops, but they're actually 3 or 4 drops. So our hand is like 3 drop, 3 drop, 4 drop, 5, or 3 drop, 4 drop. Making this hand like pretty awkward. I don't think we can keep this hand. We don't have any early interaction. We haven't drawn many Thought Scours or our Astrolabes, which is an issue. But we're also not playing any mana leaks, any spell snares, things like that. So, all right, we're gonna mulligan. Same problem. Opponent also mulligans 6. Also, Assassin's Trophy has a similar problem where even though it costs 2, you don't really want to cast it on turn 2 because it really giving them a land that early is pretty devastating. I guess we're gonna keep this. I don't want to go to 5. Maybe I do want to go to 5. Honestly, we gotta make some freaking land drops here. I'm gonna go to 5. 23 lands. This is just running bad, honestly. I gotta take this call, folks. I'm sorry. It's the real estate agent. Hold on one second. I told her that you all don't like her very much because she was silencing me, and she said that you all smell, and that Twitch chat is an abomination. It sounds like my real estate agent just doesn't like you guys very much. So, all right, all right. So they see our vision go top, bottom, which is fine. So you want to hear why counter spells and discard spells don't go well together. I've done it before. I'll do it again. So, counter spells are tempo positive plays. And your opponent taps 4 lands. They cast a spell. You tap 2 lands. You counter it. So you've 1-for-1 them. But they've also wasted their turn. So they play into you. They've tapped their lands. You counter it. Now you're untapped. They're tapped. And you've made a good tempo play as well as a good exchange on resources. Discard spells are the opposite. Discard spells are tempo negative. You play a Thoughtseize. You take their Tarmogoyf. The Tarmogoyf is now gone, but you've spent 1 mana and they spent 0 mana. So discard spells want you to end the game earlier. They want you to proactively play a threat and kill them, because if you draw them later in the game, they're bad, and because you're not making good tempo exchanges, you're just taking away certain cards, trying to pick apart their plan. So discard spells are better in a shorter game, being tempo negative, and counter spells are tempo positive, better in a longer game. We're going to draw some cards here. So, not to say that discard spells don't have a use in control decks, if they're just like too good not to play, but as a baseline in a vacuum strategy, they just don't jive very well together. Alright, so they're going to Pyretic Ritual in response to my Archmage's Charm. They're probably playing Storm. I'm going to cast Gifts Ungiven. Alright, our hand is awful against Gifts Ungiven. And the goal is to always have things to do with your mana, so you're not wasting the mana. So if you leave out Mana Leak and they don't cast anything, you cast Archmage's Charm or whatever. So, looking at their hand is just a crutch. You know, like, you should be able to just plan out and know what they're going to play and so on and so forth as the turns progress. That's just what a good control player can do. So, I don't like not looking at their hand. That's why I love Vendilion Click. My favorite plays of Magic is Vendilion Click. Look at your hand, don't take anything. Alright, so they have found Ritual, Baral, Past in Flames. Not in very good shape here. Not in very good shape. They've got 4 cards otherwise. I mean, we mulled the 4 this game, so... I guess we give them Baral. We can just kill it. Yeah, I love Peak, honestly. I think Peak's a great card. Field of Ruin. Thought Scour. Alright, I mean, certainly not ideal, but kind of want to just main phase Thought Scour. See if we can draw. I guess drawing a blue land isn't very relevant. Maybe I should have given them, put the past ones in the graveyard. Because now they cast it, we try and counter it, they can cast it again. That might have been bad, actually. I mean, I think we're, like, in pretty horrible shape this game regardless, but... we don't really have a clock to threaten them with, so... oh, boy. Alright, yeah... yeah... It's tough. It's tough. Yeah, I mean, I guess that, like, given what my hand actually was at the time, giving them this is probably correct. I have a kill spell. I don't want to go off yet. But I think that, like, thinking about it from a higher level, if we give them the rituals and make them think we have a counterspell, they're less likely to try and go off. So, thinking about their perception, they don't know our hand is that bad. So, it's not hard to sell me a Vendilion Click. I do love Vendilion Click. So, alright, so we're going to trophy here, which feels pretty awful, but Let me get to untap with a... Oops. Untap with a Cryptic Command up. The fact that they got Baral with the gifts means they probably don't have another backup creature, which is good, so... One red. Ritual. This is during their end step. Metamorphose. What are they gonna pass them? I mean, Gifts Ungiven again? I think Brazen Borrower sucks in decks like this. I think Brazen Borrower is only good if you're being aggressive, and you're gonna be using Borrower as an attacker, and not just like to try and be a bad bounce spell. We tried playing one Borrower in a Blue Moon deck like last week on a Your Deck Live, and it just sucks. I just think the card's super overrated. I agree. It'd be nice if you're playing on Arena, but want to play some Modern today, so... And they have burned 2 rituals to, Wait, they burn... Yeah, they burn multiple rituals just to kind of set this stuff up here. Right, I'm going to give them the rituals now, I think. Yeah, I should have been the Pass and Flames. That was dumb, I think. Alright, now they've got 2 rituals. So their hand is Ritual, Pass and Flames, and a Remand? Wow, that's gross. Gross. This one's not looking too good, folks. We didn't mow the forest game, it is true. You know, let us not forget that. They have 6 spells in their hands. They missed a land drop. But they have a million rituals, so... Whatever, just let go. We don't have, like, Nile spell bombs or anything on our board, do we? Yeah, we don't have any graveyard hate besides from Ashiok. Are they just attacking for 1, saying go? NanachisPower is back with an update. Large aggressive turkeys are in fact dangerous. Be careful out there. NanachisPower, alright? Just be careful. Don't get yourself into trouble. Opt goes to the bottom. Steam Vents untapped and saying go. So I guess we're just gonna go for Assassin's Trophy. We could like snap Archmage's Charm and draw some cards. But they have another Remand. That's pretty bad for us. Oh, we're going to make this deck better. Don't you worry, my friend. Hold on, maybe we should actually just Field of Ruin here. Try and fix our mana a little bit. We just Field and then Assassin's Trophy. That's what we're here for. We don't want these decks to come in perfect. We want them to come in and they can give them a little massaging. Give them a little TLC, you know, a little TLC, and work it all out. Try to see things my way. We can work it out. We can work it out. Your deck live is sweet. I take your decks and make them beat your opponents down sometime. Assassin's Trophy on your Baral. The 3rd gifts is going to resolve, my friend. We rolled for this game, but we're still trying to win despite more copies of Gifts Ungiven. Alright, so the 3rd Gifts Ungiven. If I win this game, I want a prize. Just gonna throw it out there. Just gonna give him the rituals again, I guess. So their hand is now Ritual, 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 Past in Flames. Alright. The problem also with playing all the clunky counterspells and no cheap counterspells is it's hard to double counterspell. Like, I don't think we can beat just like a bunch of rituals, Past in Flames, flashback Past in Flames in one turn, you know? We could try. Did y'all enjoy my singing? Paul McCartney's gonna sue me. I can't wait for Paul McCartney to sue me. You know how good that would be for me? Holy cow. Ain't no such thing as bad publicity. Another Brawl. That's bad. $10 for a deck tech. Olga. After his league, my friend. After his league. So they have, what, 4 rituals minimum in hand? If I were to counter this, they would go to 3, to 4, to 5. Yeah, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana. Yeah, they just go off then. Alright. And in the end, McCartney sues me and takes all of my money. Yeah, I mean, we're just super dead, whatever. Alright. I mean, we did well before that game. To be perfectly fair. To be perfectly fair. Counterbounce Brawl. I mean, I guess we could do that. We're just not going to win, whatever. Travelock is good. Travelock does solve a lot of problems. So, alright. Let's bring in some stuff. We're going to want Stroke, Brutality. I don't think we want Veil of Summer. Engineer beats Empty and also just beats. So I'm kind of cool with that. Oh, Veil counters gifts, right. This gifts targets you. I can buy that. And Ashiok. And a lot of cards to cut here. All the clunkers got to go. All the clunkers got to go. Assassin's Trophy, gone. Maelstrom Pulse, gone. Tamiyo, gone. Jace the Mind Sculptor, gone. Archmage's Charm, we're going to shave 1. Cryptic Command, shave 1 of those 2. How many pushes do we want? We are bringing in 2 Brutalities. Brutality can kill the Goblin. I'm going to shave a push. Because Dramalok could also kill one too, so. They bring in Aria Flame. That's a thing, I guess. I mean, I just don't like Assassin's Trophy, realistically. I just hate giving them a land so much. Aria Flame. I mean, you could bring in the explosives to answer to goblins. Also a backdoor answer to Aria Flame. That's true. That is true. Dramalok is a little awkward with Ashiok. We can obviously like just play accordingly, but that is true. Aether Gust is just like awkward, I think. It's not bad against some things, but we're really lacking a clock here, which is kind of an issue. I'm not sure if his sideboarding is correct, but we're running out of time, so. You know, against the deck like this, the more time you give them, the more time they have to figure things out. So, I mean, we can counter Aria Flame, we can bounce their Cryptic Command, we can kill with explosives. You know. Hey, we got a playable 7-card hand here. Let's do this. Drew the 1-drops. Let's go. Leroy. Unfortunately, Ashiok does not stop search effects that you control. So if I Assassin's Trophy them or Ghost Quarter them, it does not work like that. Which is good, because that's pretty obnoxious anyway. Blind mulligans to 6. They got to mulligan a lot more times to even out here. We mulled to 4 in game 1. It's only fair. We got land drops too? Damn. We great. We great. Sleight of hand. Drown in the Loch. I guess if they play a creature, we're going to want to kill it. I kind of want to just fetch. Just fetch land, say go. I was considering playing the grave tapped and just scouring, but just play the untapped land, or the fetch land gives us the option. They shock, they say go. Alright, so let's Thought Scour ourselves. Are they thinking? Are they thinking? We had Ashiok, Force of Negation, draw land. And the question is, do we Euro next turn? Because they're repping a Remand, which we are not thrilled about. Let's get ourselves Breeding Pool. I think the answer is no. We do not. Force of Negation is not bad either. So our second Euro just got some relevance. Yeah, pretty happy. I guess we could go for the Euro, let them remand it. We have Force of Negation to defend ourselves next turn if need be. I kind of like that, actually. Just get the remand out of the way. And if they go down a risky path, we can force them, possibly just blow them out. So we're going to get a Swamp. I guess that makes Sanctuary worse. Let's get Island. Survey says remand. Cool. Now we say go. That's a doomsday alarm. The world's ending. Sorry, everyone. And in the end, you're stuck with me for the end of the world. It's the end of the world as we know it. Baral, but not going for it. Baral, but not going for it. Or are they? Pause on second main. Pause on second main. And end step. Disdainful Stroke's not the worst. Alright, so we're just going to drown the Loch and kill the Baral here, right? Works for me. We got Force and Stroke up. Taking cover is not going to stop at the end of the world, you know? Mystical Dispute, my drown the Loch. Alright. Yeah. I guess so. So, that's fine. They only have 4 cards in hand. We still have Stroke and Force. So, don't think it's likely they're going to kill us next turn. They looted away an Opt, which just means their hand's probably pretty good, but don't know if it's good enough to beat all we got here. Manamorphose. Here we go. Blue-red. Pieces of the Puzzle. That card's pretty good. That card is pretty good. I don't think forcing that is correct, though. They reveal Opt, Puzzle, Serum Visions, Empty the Warrens. Okay. That's a little scary. It's a little scary. They can empty here. We don't really have an answer. So they take empty and pieces of the puzzle. So this ritual resolves. They can cast Empty the Warrens. So we might be priced into forcing this, which feels pretty awful. But right now the storm count is no idea. Where's the storm count? It's not on the screen. That's useful. 1, 2, 3. It'd be 8 goblins, possibly more. Yeah, it feels bad, but I also haven't played a land yet. So if they have a red land, we're super screwed, but what are we going to do? Alright. Well, they can't empty. That's good. They have a second piece of the puzzle, though, which is really, really bad for us. Alright, so they put 2 cards in the bottom of Visions and don't make a land drop. So their hand is pieces of the puzzle, empty the Warrens, 3 spells. Not ideal. We draw Field of Ruin. So now we can snap Force, snap Drown. Snap Drown is actually pretty appealing. You can also just cast... We can't cast 0 yet. So their another Baral is doing a lot of work for them. Kind of about Snap Drown here. Their constraint right now is mana. Let's try and keep that constrained for as long as we can. Pieces of the puzzle is a huge amount of card advantage, so just trying to grind through them right now is not really going to work. They have the cards on us, so try and slow them down, get Euro going, see what we can do. Manamorphose. Can we go for like a mini empty here? If you get Euro in play, it handles empty pretty well, obviously. What's up, Ant Sky? Hey, Zibby. Zibby is sleeping. Three mana. Pieces. All right, this is fine. Now they reveal Ritual, Aria Flame, Sleight of Hand, Aria Flame, Baral. All right, so they have multiple Arias, so we're gonna need to be aware of that. They put Sleight of Hand and Ritual in their hand. So their hand is empty, Ritual, Sleight, and a bunch of other cards, and they make a land drop. Scary. It's pretty scary. What's up, JP? I guess if we draw a land now, we can cast Euro. Nope. Needs to be a green land. Archmage's Charm. Alright, I mean, that's actually kind of fine. So they have a hard counter and a stroke up. They have a speed on cards 10 ways till Sunday, but open on sleight of hand. I imagine we're getting emptied for like 8 this turn, if I had to guess. Cast Ritual. We could try and counter this. I think it's fine, though. I think we can beat the empty if it's only for like 6 or 8 tokens, that is, with our Euro. Sleight of hand again with 2 red floating. Alright. What's up, Joe? How's it going, my friend? Japan? I love Japan. I've been there twice. Pro Tour Yokohama and Pro Tour Kobe back in the late 2000s. Drop Plague Engineer, also an option. A lot of options here, honestly. So Storm, now Storm Count's there. Perfect. So they're going to empty for 4. I think it's fine, honestly. We have Euro, and we have outs in our deck to kill the goblins anyway, so let's draw 2 cards with our Archmage's Charm. Drown the Loch, sure. Untap, draw. Astrolabe, sure. So green, green, blue. Oops. Oops. Blue, blue. Yoro. Ashiok, land. Force. Scour. Another Field of Ruin. We are Field of Ruining all... Oh, I didn't leave a snow mana untapped. That was really dumb. I guess I couldn't. That's super awkward. Alright. Maybe have Stroke up, I guess. They have 4 cards in hand. These Field of Ruins are really hurting us. Really hurting us. But we got Euro. Yes, we do. And 8 Goblins does not beat Euro. It's not even close. Yes, Japan is awesome. Very smart culture. Very, like, just things are very well designed there. Oh, let's go. Ritual. Ast in Flames. Or nah. Please don't have a counterspell. Actually, I guess if they have a counterspell, they can't do anything else, so. So they have a... They haven't played a land yet, right? They haven't played a land yet. So they have a dispute here and an untapped land. We're dead. But they seem to not have that because how long it's taken them to let this happen, so. Might be in good shape here. Remand their Past in Flames. Smart play. Smart play. Attack, sure. I mean, they ain't beating Euro, so... We have 3 cards in hand. We have 1 counterspell. We're going to need more than that to beat this Past in Flames and Flashback, but there we go. Snapcaster Mage. Perfect. So let's attack with Euro. The 4th Field of Ruin. Just what I always wanted. Alright, they're at 8. Let's play an Astrolabe. Collective Brutality. Not gonna lie, I kind of like it. We're gonna duress you. Let's see what's up here. The end is land. That's the game! Got him. Now, obviously, we've experienced a small sample size so far. Drawing all 4 Field of Ruins, your top 25 cards, is a little unlikely. But we can be a little unlucky, and the mana can be a little clunky. Those things can be both true, you know, so... The biggest things I think I'm seeing so far are the combination, and it's a deadly one, of mana base being a little clunky, and then our spells are a little clunky, and then both those together really, you know, exacerbates the problem. Or if only one of those is true, you can probably not really notice it as much, but with both happening, they're really hitting each other. Flashback, Past in Flames. Yeah. Make a black. Drown ya. Drown ya. Serum Visions. Opponent's battling. I mean, one passive lands in the game is over, you know? So, and theoretically, if they just want to block 6 times, they've got a long time to find one. Obviously, we'll draw cards every time, but... Nope, never mind. They conceded. Never mind, not a trooper. Not a trooper at all. Just throwing him, it's out. Throwing him, it's out. You folks tuning in, welcome. Oh, hello. For you tuning in, welcome to stream. My name's Jim Davis. You're tuning in to Your Deck Live, a show where I play Your Deck Live on stream. This is NanachisPower's Modern Sultai Control. We got some things to work on. We got some things to do. This is the first half of a double dip. We're going to play the deck in a league, fix it, and then play it again. This is our second match. We are currently going to Game 3 against Storm. We lost round 1 against Humans. So, alright. So they do have, what's it called? Aria of Flames. Meaning I'm pretty interested in Aether Gust. Aether Gust can also slow down a ritual, pass in flames, break up stuff like that, which is kind of cool. So, also wouldn't mind cutting some more clunk. Maybe Archmage's Charm. It's probably Cryptic, honestly. I think Charm is better than Cryptic. Cryptic is just really, really bad in the matchup. It's literally just dismiss, which is not very good. Let's get Strokes, Brutalities, Push. Veil is fine. This is fun. I don't actually have any hard answers to Aria Flame, I guess. Besides the one explosives, but gusting it is pretty big game. Cut Veil. Nah, they still have... They dispute. They had Remand. It counters gifts. They're probably the most important card for the cheapest amount of mana, which is good, so... Does not stop Grape Shot, though. That would be amazing. Alright, this hand's pretty nice. We can keep this. Field of Ruin showing up again, saying hi, but it's okay. It's alright, it's alright. This is sort of an issue of, like, trying to make your bad matchups better, but making things a lot harder in every other matchup. And I'm not even sure that 4 Field of Ruin makes our trial matchup good anyway, so... Did I? Draw a card. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Alright. We need to draw some Landos. Oh, thank God we have this Astrolabe. Alright, you're up. Your turn. Yikes. 4 field and 3 Assassin's Trophy makes it serviceable. Yeah, but at what cost, you know? That's the issue. Sleight of hand number 2 resolves. How much does it cost for Your Deck Live to be submitted? Check out the website, jimdavismtg.com. It has all the information you ever want about Your Deck Live. I would love to have you. Alright, so, yeah, just ship here. There's honestly some thought to raw dogging Snapcaster and just trying to get a clock in play, but I don't think our hand is that, we still can't cast our Archmage's Charm, but we can field them. We can field them and try and get some stuff done. Alright, so unfortunately, if we field them, they're going to resolve Gifts Ungiven. I guess I could force it, actually. Force pitching, probably Drown, I guess? Maybe Snap, honestly. Snaps are only clock, though. Alright, we got to field here. We can't cast our spells, so let's field them. They're probably going to Gifts in response. We can force it. Drown Loch's pretty good. It's just basically counterspell at this point. Want to keep the charms. I want to draw some cards. Snapcaster might be the worst card in our hand. Didn't float mana either. Interesting. Alright, great. Land. Tilt. Oh, no. Oh! No! Why are you like this? Shivan Reef. Oh, here they go. Pieces of the puzzle. I would like to counter this. We also have the possibility of not drawing a land and being stuck with stuff in our hand too. So, and I'm gonna fight over this too. If they try and like remanage something, sure. Good exchange for us. Now we don't draw a land. We don't got to discard. Fantastic. That one's pretty good. But this is a pretty interesting spot. So the pieces of their puzzle got countered pretty quickly and they didn't want to defend. But if they have a counter here of some kind, be it Remand or Mystical Dispute, we're probably dead, honestly. So we're just going to chill, I think. Prophet of Krufix, isn't that the 5 mana thing that untaps your lands? That card is not very good, unfortunately. Probably strictly worse than Reclamation, which is also probably not good for us. Here we go. Manamorphose. Let's ride. Aria of Flame. So, once again, I would like to counter. And once again, I think it's going to be Drama Loch, honestly. Alright, so this is great. So they're going to remand targeting Drown the Loch, not Aria of Flame. So they're going for the aggressive, I want this in play. It's very common in slower matchups to remand your own spell, because it's just a straight 2-for-1. You get the Aria back, get a new card, and you effectively counter their Drown the Loch. But they want to push this Aria of Flame through, which is interesting. This is actually insane for us, though, because we're going to let the remand resolve, put the Drown in our hand, and then just force the Aria. So we get our Drown back, and we get the Force through thing. So, pretty sweet. So we're going to force... We're going to let the remand resolve. And then we're going to force the Aria. And we're going to pitch what? Not drawing lands is really cramping our style here. They have 5 cards in hand. I think it's Snap. No, I think Charm's important just to draw cards, honestly. There's a question of, like, are we playing Ashiok next turn or not? We might just lose if we play Ashiok. I guess turns off Gifts, too, right? So, I'm pitching Snap. Snap's just too clunky. Drown's about to be dead if we Ashiok. That is true. That is true, actually. I kind of forgot that. I feel like Drown's also one of our best cards, though. What's up, Dursit? Okay. What are we going to do here? What are we going to do? Drown's also not going to be dead because they're going to cast spells the turn they go off. So, like, they go Ritual, Passive Flames. You can still cast the counter the Passive Flames. So, I'm going to take a risk here. I'm just going to play the... Should I even play the Ashiok? If a lot of mana and 4 cards. It is sick we just like actually can't draw lands, but yeah, this might be wrong. I'm not sure. So a lot of pressure on them to do something big this turn, but if they just empty for like, you know, 8 goblins here, we could probably just die. We do have 3 answers in our deck to goblins, but milling them out it's tough. They have 38 cards. Pieces of the puzzle mills 5 from them, but we got a ways to go before decking them. We have 20 cards worth of mill here, so they have essentially 18 cards left in theory. It was a tough sleight of hand. Thought about it for a while. All right, yeah, they're going for something. Aria Flame. All right. They've got 2 cards in hand. All right, so they got nothing left. They're all in. They're all in for 8 goblins and an Aria Flame. And we're at 29 life. Plague Engineer. Alright, I'm pretty sure we're just main phase drawing cards here, because frankly we just need to make some goddamn land drops. It's turn 7. Like, I mean, this is just getting ridiculous. There's no point leaving counter magic up at this point. They have no cards left. Veil of Summer, perfect. I imagine Ashiok's not getting another shot, so we're just gonna hit them. I would like this to not come down to us pushing goblin tokens. Seer Missions, sure. First time I played Aria Flame, I had played in like a few weeks. I teamed with Tannen and Ross for a team modded event. We all played Phoenix, and I'm playing against humans as round 1. And I'm using Aria Flame to kill their creatures, so I just didn't know what the card did. And I killed 2 creatures, and Ross looks over, he's like, Jim, what are you doing? And I'm like, what do you mean am I doing? I'm winning. He's like, you can't target creatures with Aria Flame. I'm like, oh. Me and my opponent just like both didn't notice. Yeah, pretty embarrassing. Pretty embarrassing. Aria Flame are pretty messed up for getting creatures. Like, I don't know. And like, if you asked me that, I'd be like, yeah, it's obviously broken. But like in the game, I don't know. I just didn't think about it. Like, I mean, obviously living in Assassin's Trophy for, oh man, they drew another empty. That's sick. That's pretty gross. All right, Plague Engineer or bust, folks. Plague Engineer or bust up. I also have explosives. I guess we get a forced. Nothing to force there, actually. Oh, I guess Seer Missions. I was talking. God damn it. Nah, no pulse. Yeah, I was supposed to cycle this. My bad. I just didn't realize I guess Seer Missions. I saw the grape shot in the thing. Ross mentioned that exact story on Versus Live this week. Great. He's slandering me on the internet. Perfect. All right. Yeah, I mean, we're dead. If our top card's Plague Engineer, I oopsied. But we can gust the Aria, which is pretty cool, but nothing else going on here. No way to draw. Yeah, we're just dead. All right. So if our top card is Explosives or Plague Engineer, you can all laugh at me. I don't even want to reveal the card. I don't want to do it. Yeah, they were just casting Grape Shot and empty. I just forgot they cast the blue card, or would have cycled the Veil. Good old Magic Online won't draw the card. Magic Online's looking out for Magic Online's like, yo, Jim, we got you. The top card was Plague Engineer, but we're not going to show everyone to embarrass you. This doesn't work. Won't draw the next card. Get all Magic Online looking out for me. Alright, that was tough. Obviously, we got clunked up in a number of the games there. And part of the problem was also is that we just didn't really have a clock, realistically. We just don't really... We're not pressuring enough to give them enough time to kind of just like accrue their resources and do stuff, which is a problem. You know, our end game is not so infallible that we can just lock the game up in some way. So, all right, round 3, let's go. We're on the play. I don't know if we can really keep this end. Just got to draw like 2 lands, and again, Snapcaster's a 3-drop. No 1-mana spells for Snapcaster Mage is awkward. So this is actually a 4-drop right now. So you have 4-drop, 4-drop, and a bunch of 2s that aren't really cards you want to cast early. Yeah, we're going to mulligan. Better. Keep this. I can ship a Thought Scour. Give him the old Astrolabe. Alright, there we go. Now we're casting spells. Let's go. Turn 1, Scalding Tarn. Steam Vents. Serum Visions. Is it Storm again? Who plays Storm? They go top. We could Thought Scour them. I kind of want to, I'm not going to lie. Just kind of can't help myself. They topped. Domo says, what's the argument for no Thought Seize? I explained that like 20 minutes ago. Discard spells do not play well with counter spells. Counter spells, tempo positive. Discard spells, tempo negative. Counter spells want the game to go long. Discard spells want the game to go short. They just don't jive very well. Alright, so we're doing it. No worries, Domo. That's the long and short of it. If any questions, I can try to answer them specifically. Scour you. God, it's Storm again? That's so unreal. Who plays Storm in this economy? Alright, so... Yeah. That's some weird leagues. We played yesterday, too. We played Goblins yesterday. I played against a Neo brand twice. Like, what's going on? Sleight of hand, sure. Yeah, discard spells tend to lead you down the sorcery speed route. Alright. So, sleight of hand, sure. Alright, is much better this game, so I'm not that worried. We didn't mulligan to 4 this time. You know, we have things to do, we can cast our spells. Alright, mill some stuff. Cryptic Command. Pretty sure we're just just play Delta, Snap, Scour, try and find us a Euro probably. Is Once Upon a Time banned online already? Alright, we'll get a duel here. I should have not fetched first. They like remanned this or something. Then I took mana damage for no reason, but whatever. It's a pretty corner case. Things are bouncing everywhere. Force of Negation. We like to see that. Now we got a clock. Counter spells. Tick tock, tick tock. Definitely think Click could certainly play in this deck. What's up, Aiden? No problem, my friend. I try and, like, have a command made if the question gets asked too much, but... Main phase opt, you got it. Scalding Tarn, you got it. But yeah, Vendilion Click seems great in this deck. I'll let me some Vendilion Click. I think Modern's in a good spot right now. I don't think any bans are really necessary. So, alright, they're just going to say go. Guess we just untap. Ooh. Okay. We'd be taking down Cryptic by putting up Drown the Loch and Force of Negation. Also, cheap counterspells to play so well with Euro, you know? Alright, we're going to Euro here. I'm not going to play a land first. Remand Euro, sure. No problem. And now, Mystic Sanctuary. I'm going to put a Thought Scour on top. But I don't think that's like I think I'd rather just like draw more cards. Just like draw a fresh card, yeah. I don't want to use the mana on that, I don't think. Euro, yeah, just decline. Alright, so we have Force and Drown the Loch up. So it's like use Tarmogoyf. I mean, it doesn't play very well. That's kind of the problem that Sultai has always had. Like maybe like 2 years ago, I got like a bunch of they were called donation bonus leagues back then, but Your Deck Lives for Sultai decks. Just like people hammering their head against the wall trying to make Sultai work. But it's just awkward because it's half a Jund deck and half a blue-white control deck. Okay. They're repealing my Snapcaster Mage. So it's half a Jund deck and half a counterspell deck. You know, and then you either be like really sorcery speed and you're just like playing Jund with blue, or you try and be like instant speed like we are, and things can get kind of awkward because you don't really, you know, do a ton of stuff. Alright, so we're going to just Euro again. We still have Drown the Loch and Force up, so I'd like to draw land here. Let's take up. Having push up is nice too, honestly. Okara? It's okay to brag. It's okay to brag. Breeding Pool. Pyretic Ritual. Alright, so right off the bat, we're going to push this Electromancer and see what they do. And they're going to Ritual again, maybe? I think that's fine. I mean, we counter this, we deny any more rituals in response to the push, so we're denying some mana. They have 4 cards in hand. Yeah, I kind of like countering this, actually. I guess this hamstrings their mana by a significant amount. Still have Force too, so I guess if they have a Manamorphose, kind of screws things up, but they did not. So 4 cards in hand, 3 red in the pool. Cast a second Electromancer, sure. Cast Manamorphose, sure. Ritual, sure. I mean, if they have a main deck empty, we're probably dead, but I don't think he's like usually main deck empty, so Gifts Ungiven with 2 mana up. This is getting forced. We're gonna pitch probably just Cryptic Command. It's just like the worst, clunkiest counterspell by a lot. Our Snap's more versatile, and our Snap's so Drown the Loch anyway, so they got 1 card left. You know what time it is? Ooh. It might actually be Jace the Mind Sculptor time. I thought it was Euro time, but I think I'm wrong. I was wrong. GLHF. That's pretty funny. Deacon says, so I played Modern on Monday. One of my opponents accused me of net decking my Blue Moon deck because I copied it from one of my streams. He felt very dumb when he realized it was my Your Deck Live. That's actually hilarious. You're net decking yourself. You're on the internet, so you're net decking yourself. Alright, we're going to counter this. And now we get to Brainstorm and Euro. And still have... I guess we actually need to find a land. So we can snap Drown. Net decking is obviously not bad. It's just funny. Tamiyo, Euro. So put back Euro. Tamiyo. Cast Euro. Exiling land, push, drown. Not drown. Scour. There's obviously nothing wrong with net decking at all. Just the fact that people complain about net decking in 2020, the year of our Lord, is actually just absurd. But yes, it is very funny. They got 2 cards left, and that's the game, folks. All right, so we had a much smoother hand that game. Things worked out pretty well for us. Okay. So, same sideboarding. So we just played this matchup. Is there an argument for Questing Beast? Is an interesting question. Just the clock, you know. I think we're gonna preemptively bring in the Aether Gusts. A lot of sideboarding. Jeez. Oh, should they bring in Veil? Yeah, because we saw the green land. Very true. Got the. I guess Pulse does answer. Yeah, Pulse is a safe answer to Arya or the other card. What else are we cutting here? Maybe we don't want Veil Summer. Because if they're playing their own Veils to defend their spells rather than Mystic Dispute, it might just be dead. We're bringing in the Gusts. Plague Engineers. Bringing a lot of cards. Alright, let's not bring in Veil. And I'm going to shave one Drown the Loch because it's a little anti-synergistic with Ashiok. It's a little awkward. Archmage's Charm is also pretty... we almost got a Charm. Charm's just so clunky. I just don't like Archmage's Charm as a card. It's just so clunky. Just clunktacular. Obviously, Veiling Gifts is great, but we have other ways to answer gifts. We answer the graveyard. You know, I don't think we can risk Veil being dead. I could see maybe bringing in one. Maybe bringing one over a Drown the Loch. Or an Archmage's Charm, but we've already submitted, so... We don't want to have Veil to defend our spell, and they have a Veil of Summer, and we feel really silly. So, okay. This is a hand of magic cards, I guess. I guess we keep this. Force is big game. Maelstrom Pulse is solid. Mana's super awkward again, obviously, because you're Field of Ruin, but we're getting used to it. It's alright. Playing against Storm. Up a game. Ah, Field of Ruin. Never fails. Never fails. Oh, boy. Main phase opt, sure. Cargo's bottom. And no land. Okay. Opponent's doing stuff. Missing land drops. Man, if I get to play this Ashiok before they play a land, they discarded Factor Fiction. They're trying to be as cool as we are. Entry explosives. Alright, so we could play Ashiok here and lose it to a Mystical Dispute. or we could just do nothing and either leave up Field or leave up Archmage's Charm. They almost definitely have mana creatures because they didn't play a cantrip on their main phase. So like their hand is not lands and it's not cantrips. So it has to be rituals, mana creatures, and payoffs. I think Dispute is also very possible. If I could field their basic, I'd be interested in playing Field, but I think we're just gonna play Misty and say go. They would have main phased the rock because they missed the land drop. Alright, they drew a land, how lucky. And now we're saying go. Alright, so we're gonna fetch, and we're gonna cast Archmage's Charm. Even though it puts us up on cards a lot. We'll probably just cast Ashiok on their turn also. On our turn, obviously. Double Drown. Ooh. Plague Engineer is a nice little prize. Alright, so I don't really care about Ashiok. If they counter it, they counter it. Realistically. We've got many answers to goblins. We've got Force of Negation for Past in Flames. We're not dying turn 3, so. Storm boards Factor Fiction or two for like the grindy matchups. It's pretty good. I love Factor Fiction. Oh, yeah. Alright. Feeling pretty good here. And no remand, no dispute. I think it must be like all rituals. Alright, here we go. I mean, I doubt they can like actually kill us. So they have Aria Flame and they have a what's it called? A thingy. Veil of Summer. We've got Pulse. So we probably want to just like force this. They'll just accept the fact they're going to Veil of Summer and then untap and pulse it. So that's fine. So obviously they can Veil of Summer the Pulse. I don't want to save explosives, so it'll kill my Ashiok. So yes, and also our drowns aren't very good. So they're not that bad because they do cast spells before they cast spells. You know, so the drowns are not dead. Everyone keeps saying that they're not dead. Like, so gain much life. Brutality. It's not shabby. Okay. Only have one black source though, because obviously, we get to field their green source, which is kind of nice. So I'm pretty sure we just field green source, pulse area plus Ashiok. Although leaving the Aria and the land in the graveyard is actually beneficial for us. I'm going to plus first. And I don't hate getting a second black here. We could also just like Brutality them. I guess maybe Brutality before we Ashiok's better because if they have a passive flames, we want to get rid of it. But because the area of flames not doing that much anyway right now. But all right, now let's just pulse this and play it. What's playing it safer, dressing them or pulsing the Aria? Oh, just pulsing the Aria. I doubt they can kill us from 27 life next turn. So we get to leave the Aria in the breeding pool in the graveyard for the moment. Aria number 2. We're up to 37 life. Count them 37 life points. Fatal Push. I mean, now we can explode it, but we'll lose our Ashiok too. Now we're Brutality. We're at 37 life, for God's sakes. Their hand is a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff. Empty the Warrens, Metamorphose, Veil of Summer, Baral, Factor Fiction. I'm pretty sure we're taking Factor Fiction here. Don't care about Empty, obviously. Can't cast Veil of Summer yet, unless he has enough Metamorphose or whatever. Baral dies to push. Yeah, it's pretty great. So, ship that. And then, do I even want to Ashiok them? I guess we can't cast Push and Drown. You can also, like, just cast explosives for 3. Just, like, preemptively cast it. Just say go. No Ashiok. Remember, folks, Ashiok's not rest in peace. They still have a graveyard. You know, like, it's up to us to decide when we want to use it or not. So, it's not like Drown and Ashiok are just, like, completely incompatible. Veil of Summer is really good, though. That's a concern for us in general as to how good the card Veil of Summer is against our entire deck. Maralski, no, Manamorphose. And they're going to shoot our Ashiok. Alright. Add a red and a green. Trying to get some value out of that Veil of Summer if they can. Cast Opt, 2 mana floating. Sure. Ashiok is dead. Opt goes to the bottom. Another Manamorphose. Still have Veil, Empty, Brawl, 2 cards. Grape Shot. Yes. Grape Shot for 4 has been cast. Alright, so we're going to play... We're just going to play Explosives on 3. So black, blue, green. I guess we can't play Drown the Loch, so we're just going to pop it. There's no damn way they can kill us this turn. They've got... I mean, we want them to go for a big Brawl turn for Empty, because we have the answer to Empty, obviously. So, yeah, perfect. Lol. Now they have a Veil of Summer and a card. And we've got Plague Engineer and Ashiok. This really hurts my soul, though. I'm not happy. I'm playing Plague Engineer, and I'm naming Goblin. Don't tell Cedric. He's going to revoke my shirt. I know. I'm sorry. I know. Alright. We have 2 Sanctuary in our deck, right? I think so. Let's say go here. It's not Mob Monday. I know. I'm sorry, everyone. Everyone's an unsub. My career is over. You've become the very thing you sworn to destroy. Plague Engineer is evil. From my point of view, the goblins are evil. Alright, let's get back our Archmage's Charm. In response, they're going to cast Gifts Ungiven. I mean, we have Ashiok in our hand, so we don't really care about that. That's fine. I know. Boo. Boo. Oh, man. Someone screenshot this. Lord Drake, get a screenshot of this. Alright, cool. Casting Euro, killing goblins. I don't even know who you are anymore. Alright, so we're going to put the passive lands in the graveyard and I guess the Aria in the graveyard and just get rid of the graveyard. So put that in the graveyard and that in the graveyard. Thanks, Lord Drake. Appreciate it. Get a Mystic Sanctuary. Almost forgot we didn't have islands because of the Mystic Sanctuary, but we're good. Get back Archmage's Charm. Do the thing. Play. Nope, nope. Tap better, tap better. Can't tap our lands wrong in this deck. Concession in 3, 2, 1. Party on, Garth. Ain't giving up yet. Ain't giving up yet. I should kill this Brawl. Whatever. You only have one black up, so. I'll try to Amulet. I've played Amulet once, twice. I'm just not really my kind of deck, honestly. So their hand is Ritual, Veil of Summer, and they topped Serum Visions. But I have an Ashiok in play, so those cards must be bad. Astrolabe. Draw. Draw. Sure. Our mana's good now, that's for sure. Let's Fatal Push this. Ashiok them. I was dumb. I should have done it the other way. I'm stupid. Whatever. Attack. They gotta get rituals to do stuff anyway, so obviously the Brawl should be in the graveyard. I'm just dumb. Or I should have not even cast this. Not even plussed it. Doesn't matter. They have fetch lands and stuff too. You should get the Field of Ruin them. Now they have Veil of Summer up. That's a thing. Alright, well now we draw all our lands. They didn't find a land? Why? But why? Eventually we'll win. They got 13 cards left. That is true, actually. We probably should mill them out. We probably milled too many of their lands. Ashiok passive does not stop my effects. Only stops their effects. The search. But yeah, we probably just milled all their basics because they only have 14 cards left. Alright. On the board. There we go. Let's do this. Plague Engineer beatdown. What have I become? My sweetest friend. Everyone, check out the Hex Holder. That's right, the Hex Holder. A storage solution for your tournament travels. Holds 4 double sleeve decks. Holds your playmat, your Zibby, your pad, your pen, your dice. Everything you'd ever need. Light, easy, convenient. The Hex Holder. Get it online at thehexholder.com. Buy me. Promo code Jim10. It's 10% off your order. Thehexholder.com. Check it out. Check it out. And of course, check out CoolStuffInc.com. CoolStuffInc.com. Number one source for all your game shopping needs. CoolStuffInc.com. Card games, board games, miniatures, magic cards, and free content every single day. No paywall. I do a video Monday. I do an article Friday. Yesterday's video was all about Bant, Stoneblade, and Modern. Go to CoolStuffInc.com. Check that out. Not going to miss that one. I did pretty good in that league. All right? Love you. Promo code Jim5. Go buy some euros. That's expensive. Hey! There we go. Oh, yeah. To be fair, this is a Flood Strand, or I mean a Delta. We're going to keep anyway, but still funny. This is significantly better. Keep this ship a Misty, or a Field. You can keep the Field, I think. We have the Astrolabe, so. We go to 6. We are on the draw. During the collusion of the shards, entire ways of life disappeared without a trace. Snow-covered island, popular card in this format. Popular card. Oh, hello. I keep saying I'm going to reinstall Magic Online, and then I keep not doing it. Opt in response to Astrolabe. Opt says bottom. Astrolabe says Overgrown Tomb. We got lands this game. VTM. I make no promises. Flooded Grove. What is happening? Oh god, is this like an old school Bring the Light Scapeshift deck? Holy cow, what year is it? Alright, it's probably pretty awkward for us, honestly. We don't really have a fast clock. Let's... we're going to Thought Scour. It's possible they're playing Dryad and Titan too, of course, but... I kind of want to just play a tap land. It's being at above 18 is certainly relevant. Oh, the game's going to go long anyway. Probably not going to matter. We have 2 fetches we're going to use regardless, probably. Just play a tap land. Team or Valakut? Who needs to play Redlands? You know? Flooded Grove. Prismatic Vista. Mr. Bravado, resub. Thanks so much, my friend. Appreciate it. Green, green. Growth Spiral. Sure. And they're really getting out ahead here. Alright. That is a lot of lands. They have 5 and we have 2. Effectively 6. Nothing to really field. I'll just play a fetch and say go. Probably snap Thought Scouring. Of course, they don't know we have a counterspell, so. Super Dude says, a demon offers me a deal where I'll always be on the play, but I'll always have to mulligan at least once. Do you take the deal? That's a tough one. Don't really like dealing with demons on principle, you know? So usually they're kind of out to get you. That's a tough one. That's a tough one. And they miss a land drop. Lol. That's funny. Alright, I screwed up. I should have played Snapcaster first again. I agree. Valakut should be legendary. Valakut, the Molten Pinnacle, not a Molten Pinnacle. Couldn't agree more. Couldn't agree more. Snapcaster Mage. If only they knew how bad our hand was. Obviously, like, if you were always in the play but always mulligan, it would affect your deck selection. More inclined to play things like Burn and stuff. I don't know. It's a weird question. Fatal Push. Fantastic. All right. Okay, here we go. We're doing it now. We milled over Force of Negation and Assassin's Trophy. Well, at least they might think we have stuff, you know? So also only one of each castle in Eldraine. I think those should be legendary too, honestly. Castle Lochthwain and stuff is so good. You rarely play 4 anyway. I think the Castle Lochthwain and Friends should have been legendary, personally. They're all really, really good. And having them not legendary does make monocolor decks better, which I think is a good goal. But I mean, we could field here, but it doesn't really do a ton for us, honestly. And it's possible to be useful post-scape shift. We can kill a mountain. Yeah, I'm saying on that. There we go. We drew a spell. How about that? Now I think we're going to Mystic Sanctuary back this Force of Negation. We'll see, though. We'll see. Got a weird game brewing here. I got a weird game brewing. I'm also cool with just drawing 2 and getting back the Archmage's Charm as well. What are you up to, opponent? What is your what's your deal? Mystic Sanctuary. Opt. Legendary fetch lands. That's pretty funny. Alright. I mean, let's just draw 2, I suppose. It's also a show of strength. Makes it seem like we have more counter spells in our hand. Jace the Mind Sculptor. Alright. Let's get back to Charm. Legendary fetch lands was Marrow's idea? As a joke? Or... Alright, I mean... We're just chilling. You're up. I guess we're going to attack. Yo, screw the reserve list. Keep or mulligan? The reserve list. Keep or mulligan? Let me know in chat. If you're watching on YouTube, put it in the comments. Keep or mulligan? The reserve list. Here we go. They're casting something. What are they doing? Or not. Well, they're probably not casting Bring to Light. That's for sure. Alright, the Dryad of the Elysian Grove is not ideal for us because they play a Valakut. Things get really awkward, but we're not going to counter that because we have kill spells. Alright, there's your Valakut. That kills that. And they have a Misty and a Tri-Belter in play, which is pretty awkward. But taking a few bolts here is not the end of the world. We also have Field of Ruin in play too, so like... Alright, let's I guess field the Valakut, and then we'll kill the Dryad after stuff happens. A lot of mulls there on the all reserve list. Sack Tri-Belter. And now I can push the Dryad. They can fetch. We take 3, but I think we win the exchange overall. Wow. That is sick. I did not realize that. Wait. Oh, never mind. I'm sorry. We're still fielding. I thought they fetched a Valakut. It's like all land types. Obviously not in the deck though, so I'm just being ridiculous. Yeah, I'm dumb. Okay, never mind. They fetched an island and dealt us damage. For some reason, I thought we killed the Valakut already, and they fetched a Valakut, and then I was like, wait, it has all land types, but not in the, not in your library, obviously. So I'm just being dumb. Don't worry about me. Don't worry about me. Just being silly. And they're going to Cryptic Command, returning Valakut, and drawing a card. Now, that is not ideal. That is not ideal. But it is okay, I suppose. Now we're losing a land in the exchange here. They only have 2 cards left, though, so... But now we can't play Jace the Mind Sculptor, and he'll leave up Archmage's Charm, which kind of sucks, but... Alright. Whatever. Alright, we're going to play Tap Land just so I go. I mean, now they need to have another Dryad, which we can now counter or kill or whatever, so... Tapping 4. I mean, they can't have Scapeshift in their deck, because they just haven't played enough mountain. They would have drawn at least one mountain by now. So, are they just like relying entirely on Dryad to work with Valakut? Why have Crab Vineless not gone Grixis for Ox? I don't know, honestly. Ox is pretty good. Euro. Alright, well, Euro's good. That's fine, I guess. Euro's pretty good against us. We don't really have a good answer to Euro, all things considered. I really don't want to counterspell a Euro. We're gonna... Let's see. We counter this. We untap, play Jace, fetch Archmage's Shard to the top, and then Brainstorm. Yeah, we're just gonna counter this. It sucks, but... we have to just keep reusing our counter anyway, so... and if they cast it again, we'll just Maelstrom Pulse it, so... Alright, they have 3 cards in hand. We're going to hold the fetch. So we got to shuffle lands away too, so this is good. Let's play... Delta? Let's just play the Forest. And play Jace the Mind Sculptor. Brainstorm. Put back some crappers here. Got plenty of those. Put back push. Push. Oh, I screwed up. I did it backwards. God damn it. I was supposed to sack the fetch line first and then put the Archmage Charm on top. I'm just an idiot. Alright, well, hopefully they don't kill us because we just screwed up. Awkward. We're in big doo-doo, I think. Mystic Sanctuary back. He might have just been dead anyway, honestly. They have a way to, they can get back their Cryptic and then defend whatever they have with it. It probably didn't even matter. Tapping mana for Dryad. Yeah. Yeah, that's no good. I mean... and Prismatic Omen. Okay, they got all of them. It's got all the land types. Alright, every single one. So yeah, even if we had the counterspell, but it didn't even matter. Our lack of closing speed is a real problem. We don't draw a Euro, so we don't do anything. I mean, I guess we can like push the Dryad and pulse the Omen and just like keep playing. So their deck seems bad. Like they should be clowning us right now, I feel like. Alright, so get back, push, untap, draw, push, field. Well, they have Cryptic in their hand, we know that. So we can defend with our own Cryptic, which is fine too, so cool. Alright, let's do everything. Right. 2, 1. Yeah. Oh, duh. I'm so dumb. No, I fetched. No, I didn't fetch. You're right. I have push on top of my deck. I just forgot because in my mind I shuffled my deck because that's what I was supposed to do with the Mystic Sanctuary. All right. Sloppy few turns here, not going to lie. Unfortunately, mistakes compounding mistakes. But we got to power through. Obviously, we have push on top of our deck, and I'm just an idiot. All right. Mental shortcutting is a big part of Magic and streaming, so in my mind, I had shuffled my deck. Reality, not so much. So we're going to field this. I think if they draw exactly Titan next turn, we're dead. But they're going to bounce it and draw. We're going to counter draw. And we're going to push this Dryad. That sucks. Wait, hold on. Now we have Drama Lock. We're actually not going to push anything. That's our last basic. It's scary. I think we're actually out of fetchable lens, which is scary. But now we have Drama Lock up, so just gotta find a Euro. Where my Euro at? So they cast Euro here. I think we drown the Locket. They have enough for Titan, so if they drew exactly Titan, we're in big trouble, but I guess we could just pulse it. Yeah, just pulse it. That's fine. Tribe Elders, whatever. We're probably sacking this Delta for nothing to trigger Revolt, which is a little awkward, but... Oh, it removes the graveyard. Lol. Okay. Let's, we just push the Euro too, I guess, now. Alright, sure. So let's crack this. Believe there's nothing left. Yep. And just push Euro. And push this Dryad. And do we pulse the Omen? Any Valakut draw is pretty terrible for us, so I guess we do. We need to like do something. See, by this point we should have found a Euro in theory. We just haven't. Wait, no, I can't guess the. God damn it. Alright, whatever. Say go. So they only have 2 cards in the bin. I mean, I guess they probably only have like 2 Valakuts. They've already killed one of them, so all these fielder runes are finally coming in handy, you know? Euro, Delta, great. All right, 100% dying to Tribe Elder here. Yeah, I guess letting them Euro again is not good. I wanted to turn off Valakut as a top deck out, but we are dying. Like we are almost dead. If they draw a Valakut, we are actually pretty dead. Euro. Oh my god. End step, Archmage's Charm. I'm just going to counter this. I feel like our Drown can't counter half their stuff anyway, so... If they put a Euro in play, we get to pulse it, which is fine. Pants Man, resub. 1 year. Oh, they remained their own spell. That's tight. Tight. Pants Man, 1 year. Thanks so much, I appreciate it. Another Euro. All right. That's pretty good. So they remanded their own Archmage's Charm. They still have it. I guess we're gonna like snap Cryptic here. We can like snap Cryptic, bounce Mystic Sanctuary, I suppose. It's a little slow, honestly. So then next turn just playing Sanctuary and doing nothing. And then, yeah, I think I just want to counter draw. Everyone's just playing blue decks now because of Mystic Sanctuary. Alright. Counter draw. Don't remand me. God damn. Remand's so good against us. This is a target the Cryptic Command. Alright. So they're going to have so many cards next turn. Oh man, this is gross. This is just gross. Oh, we're dead. Alright, that sucked. Their deck just seemed a lot better at the control game than us. They just have a lot more mana because of Euro and Spiral. And they have Remand, which is just insane in any control mirror. And they have an uncounterable win condition. It's kind of rough. Kind of rough. I'm not going to lie, I'm a little jealous of their growth spirals. Just a little bit. Alright. What's up, Never? Thanks for following. Appreciate that. If you haven't followed, hit that follow button, of course. Watching on the old YouTube seas. Make sure you watch on there. Alright, we're definitely going to want Ashiok. And donate Questing Beast, honestly. Gusts and Strokes seem good. Veil of Summer seems good. They're going to have their own Veils, which sucks. But say we definitely don't want Assassin's Trophy. Fatal Push is okay because it kills... what's it called? The 2/4, but it's certainly not ideal, and Drown the Loch can do that too. Haven't actually cast Tamiyo or Factor Fiction yet. This is match number 4. We are currently 1 and 2. I mean, I don't love Cryptic, but they have Remand, and they're going to have Veil of Summers and stuff too. It's just so clunky. I guess Force also isn't great. It's fine as like a cancel, but it's not really that good. Something like this, maybe. No, we have 4 Field to run for Valakut. I don't think we're really worrying about that. I want to keep Tamiyo. I want to keep the Drowns, even though Drown's a little awkward. Let's try this, I guess. What's up, Satire Sphere? Awesome, my friend. That's great. New Coalesce shirt. All my subs are pile drivers. Get your pile driver shirt. Promo code Jim10, 10% off my brand new shirt from Coalesce. I like it. I like it. Oh, it's apparel.shop. Well worth the wait. Super fun design. Love it. Love it. Well, we found our lance. Okay, this is obviously better. I can keep this. I think we just ship an Aether Gust. Probably likely to just hard cast Force of Negation most of the time here, but alright, I'm gonna get a breeding pool to start. We'll see if this Mystic Sanctuary is gonna be a tap line or not. Let's just say go. Okay. What are they up to here? Skirt Tri-Builder. I could just gust this. I don't know if that's right or not. I'm going to do it, though. Gust is a 1-for-1, so it's not like we're, like, just remanding it, you know? They decide if they want to keep it or not. What's up, KO? Yep, we're doing Your Deck Live. A show I play Your Deck Live on stream. We're playing NanachisPower's Sultai Control Deck. We got some work to do. We got a little work to do. We brought a little bad, but... Alright, they put that on the bottom, so we just killed it. Must be nice. Astrolabe. Stroke skis? Alright. We're 1 and 2. We've run into some issues, for sure. I think our spell base is a little clunky and our mana base is a little clunky, which is not a great combination. But definitely some cool ideas here. Loch is really good. I think Euro is really good. I actually like the Fact of Fiction a lot. I've got some ideas how I want to rebuild it. Field of Ruin. Now, we don't really want to just burn that. On nothing. Because... hitting Valak, it seems pretty important. Let's try to play it. Only have 2 islands currently for Mystic Sanctuary, which is a little awk, but... End step Growth Spiral, sure. Jeez. The double Growth Spiral again? Brutal. Putting in a Mystic Sanctuary and getting back Growth Spiral, they're going nuts. They're going nuts over there. Nope, never mind. Didn't get it. Didn't get it. Not about it. Main phase opt. You got it. Alright. I mean, we're on card parity. Both have 4 cards each. They're upper cards. They're on the draw. They have 1 extra land in play, but things are reasonably even at the moment. Valakut, the Molten Pinnacle. Alright, so they might be looking at the same thing where they try and cryptic it back to their hand. I'm going to go for the field here and we can defend if we have to. It is a little weird they're just like exposing it out of nowhere like this, but... If they want to try and cryptic it back to their hand, I'm totally cool with stroking that. No, alright. Sure. Interesting. Very interesting. Not interesting. Sanctuary too. It's not really doing too much. I guess most of their good cards are blues. Is putting a, I mean green is putting a Gust on top of our deck like crazy. I don't think so. Can always shuffle it away if we really don't want it, you know? The problem is we're not really, like, getting anywhere in these draw-go games. We kind of just, like, say go. We have some counter spells and stuff, but we're not really getting ahead in any way. Skirt Tri-Builder, you got it. Our win condition is Euro. Titan of Nature's Wrath. End step. Cryptic Command. Bounce Mystic Sanctuary. Draw a card. Okay. Sure. Sure. Interesting. 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 Mystic Sanctuary. Get back Cryptic Command. Okay. I mean, that seems a little like... And now, you know what? You know what? You want to put that Cryptic Command on top of your deck? Fine. I'll push a Tribe Elder. And they sack it. So, Cryptic Command's gone. Okay. And it's our turn. Snapcaster Mage. I think our snaps aren't awesome either because we tend to lack proactive things to do with them. We don't draw Thought Scour, which I don't like. Tap mana. 4 mana. Cryptic Command. Bounce. I don't under. Is this like a good play? I don't understand this at all. So they bounce their Sanctuary, draw a card, and they just replay Sanctuary and put Cryptic back on top. And they draw the Cryptic. Is this like, are they gaining any advantage here? Like, this seems like practically pointless. Sure. It nets a card. So they draw off Cryptic. And Cryptic 1-for-1s. And then Mystic Sanctuary comes into play and doesn't draw a card. How does it net a card? They're just cycling Cryptic Command every turn. But like, then just putting, then they're missing a draw stat by putting Cryptic Command on top of their deck. Whatever. I don't know what's going on. I got no idea. Just gonna keep. Oh, thank God we do Thought Scour. You love to see that. Now our Snap can do something. That's great. Okay, so Cryptic puts 2, but like you're putting the Sanctuary into your hand out of play, so like you're just moving where the card is in a zone. It's not like giving you a new card, you know. I mean, whatever it is, they like doing it, so sure. Sure. Alright, Euro is actually a good card. This is going to resolve, and then we'll just gust it when they actually cast it, so this is fine. No, but Renin 6 actually draws a card. Right? Like, I don't know. So they have Cryptic in their hand, which is fine. We scour ourselves. I'm not going to even bother scouring them. I want to hit our own Euro, please. Veil of Summer. But we drew the Mystic Sanctuary. So awkward. Alright, we're just going to untap here. Put Veil of Summer back on top of our deck. Say go. We got to hurry up here, right? Do it again. Sure. Alright, so gust this. Jackin, 10-month resale. Welcome back, my friend. Appreciate it. I mean, they do have 6 cards in their hand now, but they also just have making land drops, so. Alright, I'll just say go. Okay, they cast Euro from hand, which is fine. Yeah, Drown's a little awkward. A little awkward. so we're going to play Snap. Give him the old Thought Scour. Find our own Euro. They're going to remand my Thought Scour. That's fine. Alright. Sure. Board a Questing Beast? We did. Where's our Questing Beast? Our questing buddy. Okay, well, Field of Ruin turns off their bouncing Sanctuary shenanigans, I guess. Tribe Elder's fine. Yep. We do play Euro in our deck, folks. We do play Euro. Might just like actually trade here. Yep, alright, it's fine. Riveting gameplay here, just absolutely riveting gameplay. Alright, I'm going to respond with Archmage's Charm. And draw some cards, see what they do. Two Veil of Summers. Alright, and then I guess I'm going to Field of Ruin the Sanctuary and just push the Euro and try and get them to do some things so I can drown the Loch effectively. They put in a Valakut. Alright, Valakut's pretty good. End step. Make a black. Kill Euro. Again. Veil of Summer. Maybe we should have done on our turns. We have our own Veils too. Maybe this is dumb. Oops, I didn't need to do that. Yes, I did. Try and use Drown the Loch. Dispute. I think I played this game really badly. Yeah, I played this game horribly. So are they actually gaining an advantage by bouncing a Mystic Sanctuary? Am I just an idiot? Like, am I just like not understanding how that worked? They certainly got up in cards. Like, were they gaining a card every iteration of doing that? It's not just a land they're bouncing back to their hand. Yeah, being tapped out with two Veils in your hand when a counter war happens is just the stupidest thing ever. I'm just really, really dumb. Yeah, but Cryptic just replaces itself. So like if Cryptic replaces itself, that's the same thing. It's a 1-for-1. And then they put the Remand targeting Veil of Summer. God, that's so good. But the Cryptic, they don't get Cryptic back as a card advantage. It just goes on top of their deck. There's no advantage gained. They're bouncing a land, and they're literally drawing the card they would have drawn if they didn't play Cryptic. That's what I'm saying, like, right? So, all right, I played this game horribly. I'm about to shame concede. Their deck does seem very well set up against ours. Like, how do we actually win a counterfight against them, you know? Well, that was pretty sick. We just drew a fetch land, I guess. Yeah, leaving myself with 2 Veils in my hand is just the worst thing ever. They also seem rather soft to Euro, just in general. We're just dead here. I play this game unbelievably poorly. Like, just on ending a counter battle tapped out with 2 Veil Summers in hand. It's just like an abomination of magic. I should probably just quit the game right now. Which is really bad. Dio says, you said we have some scale back your deck live. Will you please schedule viewer challenges more often? I would like to do that. But hashtag soon. I would like to do that at some point. That'll be part of a schedule once we get things all set up the way it's supposed to be. But yeah, even with me playing bad that game, like, it definitely exposed us for just not being able to win the game. If they get to keep drawing remands and abuse their Mystic Sanctuaries and stuff, we just aren't really getting anywhere. You know? How do you see more of your deck? You're just seeing the same Cryptic over and over again, right? Like, I don't know. That was an ugly match, though. We can't win the game. We need a way to win the game. We don't draw Euro very often. We never really find it. So, the Cryptic draw is just replacing itself, though. It just 4 mana cycling. That's what they're doing. Or it seems like they're doing. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I don't know. Want to see your deck played live on Your Deck Live? Hop on over to my website, jimdavismtg.com. All right. Not only is it a great place to be, because it's my website. Look, it's me, the trophy, yay. And my social media, my articles, sponsors, all on there. But more importantly, go to I Play Your Deck. All the information for Your Deck Live, the current queue, and everything else. Check it. jimdavismtg.com. Oh, man. All right, so 1 match left here. We're going to tune this deck up. I got some ideas. But things we're noticing the most is that we're kind of clunky, and our mana's a little rough. We're not really winning the early game, and then we're not really winning the late game either. We're kind of like just moping around. We're keeping this night. We drew Factor Fiction. Thank God. Four mana cycling card stays in your hand is playable. I mean, I guess. It's not like an actively detrimental play. But it's not accruing them some insane advantage. Island. So now, where are all these blue decks yesterday? I played Mog Monday yesterday, and we played against Neobrand twice. No blue decks. A lot of blue decks out there, though. A lot of blue decks. Snapcaster is also not nearly as good without Bolt, Typically, like, blue-white control plays like 2 or 3 snaps, Speak of the devil. Oh, never mind. We're getting weird. Huh. Alright. I mean, your turn. Azorius Signet. Geist of Saint Draft. Holy God, we're dead. Crap. We could block it with Snapcaster, I guess. I mean, yeah. All right. Resolves. So much for casting Jace or Factor Eviction next turn. That's for sure. Oh, he's Field of Ruins. They slay me. We do have 2 Astrolabes this game, but it's not Whispers of the Muse though, because that actually gives you a new card every turn. Hey, buddy. Good morning. How you doing? Oh, he's going to pee. Hi, bud. Say hi. All right. If you just say, if I play Foth, they're just gonna counter it. Man. Holy Geist. If they crack the fetch, how's it a Foth? What's up, Dumont? Who are my cup contenders? Hopefully the Rangers. Hopefully. A lot of good teams. I don't know. I'm not sure. I guess we're just going to Raw Lock Snap and try and block here. We have the Drown to like defend it, so... Flyers. Path to Exile. Counter it. We're fighting over an Ambush Viper here. This is great. It's good TV. Yeah, Bruins are a good pick. Bruins are a good team. My Rangers make the playoffs. I do not want them to play the Bruins. They always lose to the Bruins. Field of Ruin. Let me tell you about Field of Ruin, my friend. Let me tell you a little something about Field of Ruin. All right? I know a few things. I've seen things. Oh, Lundqvist is done. We don't play Lundqvist anymore. It's the Igor Shazurkin show. Lundqvist is washed. Mystic Sanctuary tapped. Go. All right. Cross your fingers, everyone, because I want this to resolve real bad. Damn it. Amazing Grace. The good news is we can resolve Jace probably, so could be worse. Archmage's Charm, floating a white. Thought Scour myself. Hit a Euro, please. Nope. Nope. Circuit is really, really good. It is pretty funny we managed to draw all 4 of our Field of Ruins in our opening, in our top like 20 cards like 3 times already, but alright, J-Skis? Brainstorm Skis. Alright, put back Field Trophy. Alright, feeling pretty good about this. I see a Sultai mill list that popped off. Nope. Mystic Sanctuary to put Archmage's Charm on top of their deck. Sure. Might have to have a few words with them about our Lord and Savior Field of Ruin. Uh-oh. They have their own Jace? No. It's a fairy. They put Archmage's Charm on top? This is fine. We'll just Assassin's Trophy this, which is actually kind of dope because it'll shuffle it away too. We're going to fetch a duel here. They have paths and fields, so I don't want to run out of basics. Boom! Shuffle that stuff away. Get out of here. Get out of here. It's just like, I don't know. They have Signet and Geist. I don't really know what they're doing over there, honestly. Cryptic Command number 2. Sure. Brainstorm. Resub B. Thanks for the resub. Appreciate that. 7 months. Hey, a little Tamiyo action. It's a little hard to cast, but back push. I only have 2 islands right now. It's pretty awkward. Huh. Oh, put back island or push. I think just push Scour. Scour finding Euro would be really nice. But I think I want to keep these cryptics. Alright, we're going to field their field. And then play Sanctuary to get back, like, Archmage's Charm. We get a shovel for our Jace. We get our island for Cryptic, which I don't really need right now, but we need it for Sanctuary, so let's put the... I'll have a Faf on top. We're going to put the Archmage's Charm on top. Alright, and you're up, opponent. 2 cards in hand. All of them unknown. End step, Archmage's Charm. Sure. The old Plains, Field of Ruin, Azoria Signet, Archmage's Charm deck. Oh god, here we go. Counter draw. Don't have anything, please. It's also like really hard to win these counter wars without cheap counter spells, you know? All our counter spells cost 3 and 4. And they're all really awkward to cast anyway. Oh, thank God, we're so lucky. Tamiyo plus Jace is kind of cool. Chaos, resub, 31 months. Holy crap. Thanks so much, my friend. Appreciate it. Alright, I would say we don't want Pulse. I would say we don't want... I would say we actually... We'll put the Thought Scour on top and we'll Tamiyo it. No, put the Snapcaster on top. So we have 4 of those. And we'll play this and shock. To the library. I'm down, Tamiyo. I think I want to play Growth Spiral. And I want to be a little more focused on Factor Fiction, Growth Spiral, and Euro. And more cheap counterspells. Need some more lands, obviously. Less Field of Ruins, that's for sure. Snapcaster Mage? How lucky. Just so lucky. Like, Growth Spiral, Factor Fiction, Euro. It's a pretty nice core, honestly. End step, Snapcaster Mage. They just raw dogging it? I even opt. Okay. We know they have no action in their hand. I guess I could have more Jaces and stuff. If we... They're gonna... I guess they attack a Planeswalker, but who cares, right? Our Planeswalkers are tough. They can take a hit. They're tough. Yeah, we're obviously heinously ahead here. So, they opt, whatever. But yeah, I think the Astrolabes are unnecessary in this deck. That frees up a lot of deck space. They're going to attack Jace. Sure, not a problem. Thought Scour, end step. You can draw 2, I think, also. Not sure how they're punishing us for tapping out here. Oh, they're going to show us. Secure the wastes. Wow. Okay, they are like a mid-rangey deck. Sure. That's kind of cute. I do like how flexible Drown Loch is. So they're going to counter my... Sure. Alright. Oh, there's our buddy. There's our buddy. We can put it on top with Jace, then mill it with Tamiyo. That is tight. Alright, so... Let's brainstorm first. Wait, don't want to... No, I want to... I can Mystic Sanctuary a spell back on top and then brainstorm. I can also just Euro to draw a spell too. Alright, let's brainstorm. Assassin's Trophy. I think we're just putting back Titan. Not mad to do everything here. Put back these two and name that. We can also just bring back a spell at Tamiyo, right? Just bring back, like, Drown the Loch, kill Restoration Angel. Yeah, we'll just do that. So, but then I don't know what's on top. We want to mill that, too. Oh, this is awkward. Thanks, Lord Drake. I appreciate that. Actually, Lord Drake, if you can get a clip of that, that actually would be even better. Thanks so much. That'd be awesome. That'd be a good clip to share. Okay, stop thinking about social media. We're probably getting pathed for our Euro, which kind of sucks. We should kill their stuff, I think. Alright, I'm going to put back Euro and a land. And I'm just going to draw the Euro at Tamiyo. And just a trophy snap, kill something, whatever. Mill 3 lands. Cast Euro. Put that in play. 4. I don't have access to a push, which would be more useful, but I'm gonna get land. Euro. Snap. All I want to lose is Jace. I think it's the most important thing. Let's just snap. Snap, Pulse, Trophy. Putting back a Factor Fiction on top or something. Sure. I think it's snap Drama Lock instead. Alright, we'll do that instead. So keep Pulse for like a Planeswalker. A little nitty to like do it on our turn, but don't have to counter it and like kill my guy and then kill Jace. So just being super conservative here, wanted the Jace to work. Oh, he won. Cool. Fantastic. Go Tamiyo. Let's get a little hype in chat for Tamiyo, please. Alright, so blue-white, like, mid-range. Like, Restoration Angel and Geist of Saint Traft. Kind of weird. I think I want this Questing Beast. I guess I want Explosives, because it kills Geist. You do not have many ways to kill a Geist, that is for sure. Veil of Summer. Liliana's okay. Picks off Snapcaster Mages. Just like dies to flyers and stuff though. Because they're not blue like control, which is weird. So we're gonna shave at least one push. Force is not amazing, I don't think. I'll shave all the pushes, I guess. We just have a bunch of drowns and trophies and stuff, so let's try this. I'm really not exactly sure, because I'm not really sure what they're doing exactly, but... You are awesome, Lord Draken. Well done. Well done. So yeah, for the rebuild, I'm thinking we want to go a little harder on Euro. God damn it. This hand to be so good with a snow-covered island. We're on the draw. I'm just going to keep. We're just doing it. We'll just draw it. We're fine. We got time. We got bail. We got everything we need. Nope. Oh my god. I'm an idiot. Kitchen Finks? What? Their deck looks like a modern deck from like the year 2013. Like, what is going on? Alright. Do I even want Veil of Summer against them? Alright, we did. We sort of did it. Yeah. Just crank it. Whatever. We have like a million Assassin's trophies so we can handle stuff if it comes up when it comes up, you know? This little Kitchen Finks, though. I haven't seen Kitchen Finks in a long time. Kitchen Finks used to be like the defining face of modern. Oh, Kitchen Finks. Shock, go. Sure. Drown in the Loch. Sure. Alright. I mean... This Kitchen Finks is actually pretty annoying. We gotta kill it twice. I suppose we can just kill it once and then snap or something, but this is fine. We don't want Assassin's Trophy either because that just sucks. We're gonna have to field them, I think. Oh yeah, give me a target for field. God, all day. Come on. And now I get to Assassin's, or no, I mean to get to Drown the Loch, the Kitchen Finks. The Restoration Angel was a relic of a different time. But I want to keep my Veil up, so we're just going to untap. Draw land. God, we love Field of Ruin. Yes, we're gonna fix the deck. This is the last match of a double dip, and that means I fix the deck and play it again. So we're gonna tune this deck up. I got some good ideas. I have some ideas. Okay ideas. Mediocre ideas. I'm gonna change the deck. Ding. All right, so yeah, let's just give him the old Drown the Loch, I guess. We have Veil and another Drown as backup and Force and stuff. Obviously, this sucks to just get it back, but. What's up, nerd girl? Alright, so they have 5 cards in hand. I think I would like to get a green or black source here. Floating a blue. My black. Doesn't really matter. As long as it's one or the other. As long as it's not blue. Blue in the pool. Untap. Maelstrom Pulse. We just need some... Our Snapcasters are also just really bad. They've been awful. Awesome, Nerd Girl. So Nerd Girl made a purchase to get my cool stuff token. And you buy what do you pre-order to get your token, Nerd Girl? If you use your promo code or you pre-order something. Or order or pre-order something. I don't know. I should know that. I'm a bad employee. But as a Nerd Girl, myself, and I believe Ali all have new tokens. They're not new, but they're like the new updated version of the older token. And they're sweet. CoolStuffInc.com. Check it out. Alright, just saying go, I guess. Damn kitchen finks. Like, I guess we're just killing it. I guess we can end step kill it. Our pre-order of the new set, sweet. And Nerd Girl's token, that's right. That's right. Me and Ali had our tokens initially. So, Nerd Girl's a new face of CoolStuffInc.com, which is great because Nerd Girl's awesome. I guess we're killing this thing. We can like snap kill it, I guess. We have Veil up too. Yeah, we'll do that. Try to get some value out of our snap too. Pre-order of a new set, sweet. Love to see new faces in our CoolStuffInc.com family. Quick becoming one of the premier content sites on the internet. No paywall, free articles, great content. Restoration Angel, my kitchen finks. God, what year is it? I don't know why I didn't even consider that being an option. I know why, because no one's played that card in 15 years. All right, we're going to lose this game. We're going to lose this game. Archmage's Charm, all right. I guess we got to kill this Restoration Angel. I guess we might as well... I guess we'll use the trophy. They already have a lot of lands, so... Man. Restoration Angel Kitchen Finks. Good lord, what year is it? What year? Alright. Trophy. Can't Resto Angel or Resto Angel. Non-angel creature. Archmage's Charm. Counter target spell. Alright, so then we're going to Veil here. And we have Drown the Loch back up. They're going to Mana Leak. Alright. I guess we're going all the way here. We want to draw the card off Veil too, so... Alright, so we win the stack battle. Which is good. Good. We got 3 cards left. And now I think we're very ahead. Very persistent, this Kitchen Finks, but... Delta. Alright, so... I think we just get back, like, Drown in the Loch. Getting back Veil of Summer feels good, but they have a lot of, like, creatures and stuff, too, so... They're going to Mystic Sanctuary back. The Archmage's Charm in their upkeep. So, that's going to resolve, and I'm going to Assassin's Trophy their Kitchen Finks. Doesn't feel awesome, but we get some value off the shuffle, and then Cryptic Command counter draw. No. We're going to hardcast Force of Negation. And now we're out. If you get more than that, then go get us. Yeah, less snaps for sure. They're going to search. Oh my god. No! Where's Euro? This is great. This is fantastic. Oh my god. What are we gonna do? Everyone's rooting for the underdog here. Everyone's rooting for the underdog. Geist, Saint Draft, Kitchen Finks, Restoration Angel. At least they're playing Mystic Sanctuary, so they're updated. They're updated for the year 2020. Alright, big draw step. Snapcaster Mage. Euro. Euro! But I can't do everything. I can do everything. I can defend it with which I can't. The land won't be in play. That's dope. Game 3. Oh, you do snap too. That's pretty nice. Okay. So you're telling me there's a chance. Oh yeah, we can Euro with counter backup. I'm just not very intelligent. Yeah, we're gonna do that. We're gonna Euro with Drown Up, I think. If they have like multiple paths or whatever, then whatever. Oh wait, actually. So we can like snap. Snap. Not much we can really do with the snap, honestly. Alright, get Ions. Get Sanctuary. We're going to put probably like Cryptic on top, I would think. And go green, blue, blue. Green. Cast Euro. Exiling 3 Field of Ruins. Trips. Archmage's Charm. Drown the Loch. One last counterfight for old time's sake. Alright, you got us. You got us, opponent. Kitchen Finks is just too strong. We just can't handle Kitchen Finks. It's just too powerful magic card. That was very silly. Alright. Let's not walk into Restoration Angel again like a dum-dum. That'd be really cool. Appreciate that. Thank you. Oh, man. Pawn says in chat, it's so hard to beat you, this deck. Well, you did. You won. I'm defeated. It's a weird thing to say after you win a game. Alright, so honestly, I kind of want Kalitas. It's fine against Finks. It blocks Geist Saint Draft. Just like fine. Force, Liliana, Ashiok, Brutality, Stroke. Should shave like something clunky, I think. Excuse me. We're 1-3. We're not doing great, but we have a lot of good ideas for the rebuild. A lot of good ideas for the rebuild. Force is like okay. Just like the hard guest. Honestly, I just don't like Cryptic. It's just so clunky when your opponent's playing like disputes and vetoes and stuff too. We get the old questing beast too. I forgot about that one. That's a nice one. Let's go shave a Cryptic. Want Pulse. Want Charm. Yeah, I want everything else, I think. Geist is Saint Draft, taking us to Browntown. No Teachings. Absolutely not. Teachings is not a powerful enough card for Magic. For Magic in the year 2020. Alright. Let's go. Going first. Field of Ruin all day. I guess we're keeping. It's your average Overgrown Tomb, Field of Ruin, Archmage's Charm hand, you know? Opponent mauls to 6. hand's not great, but it's a hand. Alright, so we'll fetch the other duel, I think, and we'll just field them for our Snowland. They do have a lot of colonnades, so saving our field's a little relevant, but just want to get our blue mana available, you know, as he guesses Archmage's Charm. Get a little hungry, I'm not going to lie. Watery Grave. Untap, draw blue source? No. 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 Ah. I see you have a Field of Ruin. Alright, where should I fire this off? We just need triple blue. So, Field of Ruin is a mana fixer. Not the most exciting thing in the world, but you know. You know. They want to field me, it's not a problem at all. No. What are they resolving? What are they doing? Vendilion Click. Okay. That's pretty good. I'm jealous. I want to have Vendilion Click. They take Assassin's Trophy? Sure. Well, we will need to find an answer to that click. Eventually. There's one. Alright, so just say go here, just draw 2 cards. Set up our Drown. It's fine. Man, they're also on the Field of Ruin tribal deck. Relic of Progenitus. Obviously, very good against Drown the Loch, but don't think it's good enough to like force. They'll pop it eventually. Cryptic Command, Jace the Mind Sculptor. Alright. This is certainly awkward. Maybe I should have forced the relic. Our hand just like does nothing. I could have stolen it. Yeah, I mean that's kind of possible. You could like snap on Charm to like just force it. Targeting Archmage's Charm. They're going to let it happen? Wow. Alright. Sure. Interesting. And they're going to move to end step. Okay. Interesting. Sure. Good draw. Good draw. Good draw. Why are you so low on clock? I don't know. I'm slow. What do you want from me? I was talking a lot. I'm trying to figure out what's going on over there, you know? I mean, we're just going to, like, fight. I don't want to discard a hand size. Just cast this stupid thing. Oh, Restoration Angel. If they have Mystic Dispute here, we are dead. Counter draw. Don't dispute me. I swear to God, please don't dispute me. Oh, thank God. A long clock. A very long clock. That's a pretty bad. That's a pretty bad differential. Usually I'm a little lower than my opponents. I'm talking and stuff, but that's a pretty bad differential. 10 minutes. That's pretty bad. You should all make fun of me. Bottom of the opt. Sure. Crack this relic. Absolutely. Feeling the pressure. Oh no, no. Okay, sure. Now I'll crack it. Sure. Always got to activate it first. You know. All right. Well, now I'm gonna play Planeswalker. We're gonna force it on tap with all of these cards. All of our drowns are on. Life is good. Nope, just kitchen face. Oh man. All right. Yeah. Jace the Mind Sculptor. Force of Negation. Resolve Jace. Pounce Kitchen Finks. Lol. Guess who's back? Back again. Bounce Kitchen Finks. And that should be the game. We got Force and Cryptic. We can field them for extra cards in the graveyard. We just cast it. Their last card is good. I guess it's bad for us, but it seems unlikely. It's not even that bad for us either, so. That's game! If they have Geist Saint Trapped here, we got tons of Ambush Vipers, so. I know that. Wow. That's pretty good. Brainstorm. But back to Ghet Forest. Whatever. I shouldn't have shocked. We're in go fast mode now. Ooh, I tap really bad. Yeah, whatever. Euro's here! When the game's already basically over. Thanks, Euro. Relic again. And now we're countering that. Screw that. Sure. It's a pretty aggressive path. Oh my god. Put back these. Green, blue, blue, green, hero. Whatever, go. They drew a Celestial Colonnade. Not bad. Not bad. Here was a healthy boy, you know that? I feel the run. Kalitas, your turn. Here it comes. Cryptic Command. Have you had enough? Should we keep this charade up? No, you're trying to time me out. It's not gonna work. All right. Whew. We beat the Kitchen Finks Restoration Angel deck. Thank God. That would have been a very poor end to our league there. Okay. We got some work to do. We got some serious work. I'm excited to do this work, though. I got some ideas. Euro's freaking great. Let's just go over the deck of what I liked and what I didn't like. All right. So, for those who don't know, if you're sitting and welcome to the stream, my name's Jim Davis. This is Your Deck Live, a show I play Your Deck Live on stream. This is the NanachisPower's Sultai control deck, and this is a double dip. We played the deck 5 matches, went 2 and 3, and now we're gonna fix it and then play it again for a double dip, which is awesome. Let's go over what we got here. All right. If you haven't followed, hit that follow button. Of course, thanks for following Adastro. Okay, so easy cuts. I don't think Astrolabe's good in this deck. Again, as I said earlier, it doesn't do anything else besides fix our mana, but it also makes our mana a little awkward too. We don't have to Fairy to bounce it and make a card draw engine. We're not playing artifacts. We don't need a permanent. It's like Astrolabe is very, very good because it does a whole multitude of different things. It's an extra permanent. It's an artifact. It's a cantrip. It's a spell. But those things don't really matter. Beating Blood Moon, that's a reason that it would matter for us. But we have basics and stuff too. So that's one reason that it does more than its intended purpose of just like 1 mana, fix your mana. I don't think you want Astrolabe in this deck. We also got to chill these Field of Ruins. I don't mind like 1 or 2 fields. Can't play 4. Cannot play 4. Archmage's Charm does not impress me. Cryptic Command's okay, but I don't love that many of them. Snapcaster did not impress me. The clunk factor here was super high. We just had a lot of cards that were very clunky. Again, Snapcaster Mage is not a 2-drop. It's often a 4-drop in this deck. So we only have 7 1-mana spells. So we got to cut the clunk, and I want to add some lands. And I want to go a little harder on Euro and Factor Fiction, because every time we drew Euro, it was awesome, basically. And drawing the Loch defends Euro really well, as we saw in that game, as does Force of Negation. So I want to lean towards Euro, some more graveyard stuff, and some cheaper counter spells for sure. This deck needs a spell snare. It needs 2 mana leaks. We need something to do on the early turns. So I'm also not big on Assassin's Trophy. I think playing like 1 is okay, but Thought Scour is great. I love Thought Scour with Euro. I think it's great. I think having like a Pulse, a Trophy, maybe like 1 Decay would be the way to go. Forces are good. Cryptics are fine. I'm not convinced that Jace the Mind Sculptor is actively good in our deck compared to Factor Fiction and Tamiyo. Factor Fiction has much better synergy with the deck overall in that it's great with Euro and it's an instant with our counter spells. And then Tamiyo's got great synergy with Euro, and it's just a pretty good card. And I want to ramp a little bit. I want to play Growth Spiral in this deck. I want to play Growth Spiral in this deck, I think, and crank it up to like 25 or 26 lands. And let's get some lands in play, get a mana advantage to use our counter spells and use Euro more effectively. That's my thought process behind that. So I also want to play some creature lands, and Creeping Tar Pit plays really, really well with Growth Spiral. Tamiyo over Jace, yeah, I think I'm pretty cool with that, honestly. So yes, we're gonna want another 1 mana spell or 2. Might play like an Opt or 2. Probably playing a Spell Snare or 2. We're gonna see. Also, Growth Spiral plus Push, Scour, and Snare is awesome. If you're able to go turn 2, Growth Spiral, put in a land, push your creature, that is insane tempo. Insane. So, let's see here. So, cut all this. Boom. It's gone. Now, I also don't mind playing the 4th push, even though it's not great. Yeah, Spell Snare is very good right now. I definitely agree. Let's add 2nd Back to Fiction. Let's add some lands first, because we want to make sure our mana base works. I think maybe 1 Mystic Sanctuary might be okay. Maybe 2. I'm not sure yet. Mana base is fine. The breeding pools are important. Like the idea of Creeping Tar Pit. Not that one, though. One or two. Tar Pit's also very good with Euro because you have a lot of lands in play. And it's just a really good land to have in play, you know. It's also possible, honestly, I could even see a split of 1 Tar Pit, 1 Lumbering Falls. Because Lumbering Falls is really good in like the controlling mirrors, where like they have a Jace in play, you have a Lumbering Falls, and they can't actually stop you from hitting with it, which is pretty good. It might be more relevant than Unblockable in this metagame. I'm gonna play 1 of each. Let's play 1 of each. We're not going to play the green-black land, because that card sucks. Okay. So, now I've got 23 lands. And I also don't mind playing... I guess we got to play all islands for our Mystic Sanctuaries, so... Field of the Dead is an option, and it is very good with the Euro Growth Spiral plan. We can definitely go down that path. That's definitely a possibility. We're no longer locked into playing snow lands, so we can mix our lands up a little bit. Is that an angle you would be interested in exploring? Because I'm cool with that, honestly. That being the case, we want to mix our lands up a little bit. Because we struggled to win the game. Just plain and simple. It was just, we had a lot of trouble actually winning a game of Magic. And it's not like our card draw engine is Sphinx's Revelation or, you know, Search for Azcanta, where we have an unbeatable amount of cards. Like, our opponents can beat us. They're playing powerful decks, and we're not drawing infinite cards. So, okay. So, I'm cool with the idea of just 1 field. Nothing crazy. Just a field, you know? And then we get to play... Oh, hello. A basic island. Oh boy. It's... So play 1 basic island and cut a snow-covered island. And I think Factor Vision is insane in this deck. So the opportunity cost of playing 1 Field of the Dead is just so unbelievably low. And then I would like to play another basic, but I don't think we can really stand to play another forest or swamp. So that's not going to work. So 2 snow-covered islands, 1 regular island. Delta Misties, Mystic Sanctuary, Tomb Grave, Lumbering Falls, Tar Pit, Breeding Pool. No, we're not playing Ice Fang. I don't think Ice Fang's going to be good in this deck. And we don't want Tarmogoyf. Tarmogoyf is totally off plan. Not really interested in that. What's up, XO? How's it going, my friend? I love my YouTube viewers. Welcome. We're in the middle of a deck building finish of a Your Deck Live, but it's a double dip. It's a double dip. A Boro? That's a pretty cool one. It is basically just an island, but... So we gotta have enough basics. Oh, basic land of Boro, great. Obviously, a Boro Field of the Dead is a decent endgame. It's kind of a cute card. It does step on our Mystic Sanctuaries a little bit, but I don't mind shaving a Mystic Sanctuary. I don't think it's like... it's pretty good. Boro might be too much. It's obviously super cute, but I think it's a little too cute. I think it's a little too cute. Or if I'm going to play a non-island, I want to play a mana-fixing land, honestly. One Catacomb. We are adding a lot of non-islands to our Mystic Sanctuary deck, and I'm considering that right now. There is certainly tension between Mystic Sanctuary and Field of the Dead. There is no question that that is the case. The question is, do we go down a Sanctuary and just play one? Or do we just cut the Field of the Dead and not really worry about it? Fairy Conclave is far too weak. Far too weak. We're already playing 4 Shocklands. Oh boy. Lego. Lerganino? Hope I'm saying that right. New sub, what's your name? Away from Loch, my friend. We have plenty of lands. We don't have to get zombies off it if we want to. Catacomb. We are playing... I mean, the Field of Ruins are basically islands, but... We're also going to have more lands. Oh, what kind of Sanctuary? I'm cool with that. Fine. We're going to have more lands on the battlefield on average with Euro and Growth Spiral. So... All right, let's try this. Let's try this. So, that's 25 lands. I think I want a 26th land as well. We have 4 Misty, 4 Delta. JD with the raid. Thanks, my friend. Appreciate it. You're sitting into a Your Deck Live, the rebuild. It's a double dip, though, so we're playing the deck again. Gifts Loam package? That's a whole different deck. That could be cool, honestly. But, Julio from Brazil, what's up, my friend? Favorite cargo ball coffers. You're a pile driver now. Welcome to the pile drivers. One, two, three, four, five. Yeah, I think we're going a little too deep with these lands. I've played a lot of Cryptic Sanctuary decks in the last 2 weeks, and I have never Cryptic Sanctuary locked once. Like, it's almost irrelevant. Whereas Field will help you win a lot of the Blue Mirrors in a long game, barring they have their own Field of Ruin. But we pro blue now. All right, this is 25 lands with a Hinterland Harbor. Yeah, I don't think I like these harbors. I feel that really complicates the mana base. Let me just play a swamp. Play an extra swamp and just play the harbor. All right. I think that's also not an island though. That's just dumb. Pile driver mode's coming. Pile driver mode's coming. Harbor. Breeding pool. Islands. Just add a second island maybe. 25 lands. And then I think the Sanctuaries are fine. I'll just play 2 Sanctuaries. We can just do it. Okay, so we have 9 spell slots to work with. So Growth Spiral. I would like 1 Decay. I would like 2 Spell Snare. Again, Spell Snare and Growth Spiral is insane. I want another Euro. And I want I would like some other way to win the game. I think maybe Tassiger, the Golden Fang, could be reasonable. Can't bolt or push it. Plays good bolt, the graveyard stuff. Like a Delve. Obviously does not play well with Euro, but one Tireless Tracker. We are making land drops. I honestly don't hate that. I wanted to add like a Mana Leak or two, though. I guess with now like Growth Spiral, it's a little bit different. No, only one Tamiyo. Only one Tamiyo. Yeah, I did want like a Leak or two. Maelstrom Pulse. I like having the varied removal spells though, because they're all good against different things, and we have a lot of selection. We have Snapcaster and Mystic Sanctuary and stuff. Cryptic, Factor Fiction. And Tracker is certainly reasonable. I do love Tireless Tracker, I'm not gonna lie. Makes our bushes a little better. Spiral Trophy. I want that Mana Leak, though. Do you want 4 Growth Spiral? I think so. It's possible it could be 3. It's not a card you draw like a ton of. I can see cutting a Growth Spiral. Not go like crazy on it. Push for Thought Scour. Okay, Snap. Trim a Drown for a Leak and add 1 Tireless Tracker. I think we want the 4 Drowns. I think cutting a Spiral is better. Drown Loch's really good. That card really impressed me, honestly. I think I want to keep that one. So, I think that's going to be our main deck. That's going to be our main deck. Light concessions in the mana base. The only real concession to Field of the Dead is that we're playing like the one Hinterland Harbor, and it's really mostly it, honestly. You know, we're playing most land. I wanted to play a Lumbering Falls and a Tar Pit anyway, so I'm pretty happy with that. All right, now let's go to our sideboard. Sideboard. I had a card in my head that I wanted. I just forgot it. No. What did I want? I just forgot it. Good does not fit this plan, though. Cut a Force. Force is pretty good. Force is pretty good. Mystical Dispute? Yeah. That's a pretty good one. I would say that Kalitas is not very exciting. Did not like Liliana at all. That one's gone. That's an easy one. Questing Beast is like, it's okay, but whatever. God, there's a card I wanted for the sideboard. I just can't remember what it was. It's totally blank. It's totally blanked on it. On Mordigo, Veil of Summer, Brutality, Engineer, Dispute. We wanted to play Vendilion Click in this deck. Yeah. I guess we're a little different now because we kind of have like a different plan in a lot of ways. Where we're not just like... we're a little more based on Euro and have ways to actually win. So we're not like as desperate for a good win condition. I don't mind clicking that. Like Click's probably just better than Questing Beast on the board. I don't think the Beast is very good on the board. It's cute, but I don't think it's great. Kalitas is okay. I wanted Nile Spellbomb. That's what I wanted. We don't really have any graveyard hate besides Ashiok. Oh man, I can't spell. Ways to win through graveyard hate. I mean, we have ways to kill graveyard hate. Main deck, and then we have Tracker. I guess we are a little light. Postboard wants some more ways to win through graveyard hate. I could see that. That's definitely a reasonable thing. I like explosives. We find room in this in the main deck for the Click. Maybe we could play the Click over a Drown the Loch. Let's try that. Sure. And then I would like 2 copies of Nile Spellbomb in the sideboard. Scavenging Ooze I'm not really a big fan of. It's too clunky. This Kalitas like, isn't very good either. It's just like fine. It's whatever. I don't think it's that much different than Euro is, where like cards that are good against Euro are also good against Kalitas. So I don't like that. Right, I agree with that. So I think this is gonna be it. This is gonna be our updated version of the deck. We've smoothed the mana base out a ton. We've lowered our curve. We have a little more of a plan, or a little more. We're kind of focusing more on being a Euro deck. I cannot wait to cast Factor Fiction. We have more cheap stuff to do. I love the idea of Spell Snare with both Euro and Growth Spiral as a way to maintain tempo when we cast those cards, and push as well. Our Thought Scours are good. Sideboard Thoughtseize. Yeah, I think Brutality fills that role a little bit. So I think this is going to be our second version of the deck. This is going to be our double dip. But YouTube folks, you got to find us in a different video. I'm sorry, Mario. Your deck's in another video. So, YouTube folks, look for part 2 of this double dip in a second video. And we'll see you soon, YouTube folks. Love you. Please like, comment, subscribe, all right?